All right, week 2, DC villain trivia. I'll give you the rundown of the results of the week number 1.
Yes.
Remember, up for grabs eventually will be the Justice League Watchtower Batman keycard access, whatever thing I got for free. Anyway,
I said the Joker last week. So.
Okay, well, so did I, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we win anything.
I win right now.
That wasn't the character we choose. I'm not sure. I cut the voting off as soon as our polls ended.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there were more.
The real election.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm sure there were more on your end, maybe in mine, but
I am the Joker.
I went ahead and cut it off once they started hitting 20. So the first character to hit 20 votes is who I'm gonna call. I called for this one since it was. The main polls only lasted about a day on Instagram, and I wanted to make it fair, so I went ahead and did that. But with that, week number 1, round 1 of the DC Villains bracket, we have Condiment King at 18 and Joker at 21. So Joker wins.
Why'd you say it like that?
That was a lot.
Joker.
That was a lot closer than I thought it would be, because I figured everyone would go for Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Joker wins round 1. This week we have a new matchup: Lex Luthor versus Cheetah.
All right.
So let's get into that. Now, peak performance. Lex Luthor's got his mech suit.
Yeah, that was mech suit.
Cheetah, I don't know.
We gotta think here, because as I just did
I'm inclined to say Lex Luthor only because I hate Cheetah. She's my least favorite DC villain ever.
Well, and let's be fair here.
Can't stand her.
As I just did now, you laugh at the idea like, oh, Lex Luthor versus Cheetah. Like, all right. Lex Luthor has gone toe-to-toe with Superman, but Cheetah has gone toe-to-toe with Wonder Woman. They're both equal, and I don't know who says more powerful, Superman or Wonder Woman.
Superman.
All right. Now you can say yes, Superman's more powerful, but that's just Cheetah. Cheetah, bare bones. I mean, can take on Wonder Woman. And Lex has the.
Well, what has, and I'll look it up on here. It might destroy my computer if I try.
I mean, Cheetah doesn't have a weakness like Superman.
No.
So.
How powerful is Cheetah?
He about powerful.
Easily lift a woman from the throat with a single hand. She has the strength of numerous gods as she's killed many. In addition, she has unlimited strength as an avatar of all cheetahs, enabling her to draw blood from the legs of Wonder Woman with the power of her blows. Wolverine and Cheetah are quite evenly matched. Interesting.
So,
but she doesn't have a
personally, I might have to go Cheetah here.
You gotta look at it a certain way of. I don't know, because I brought
very fast and almost as strong as Wonder Woman.
Because I mean, she doesn't have really a weakness, and Lex. I see Lex more of like kind of a similar with Batman. They kind of look for their weaknesses, and that's what they aim for.
Yeah.
Cheetah doesn't really have that. It's more of brawl. Oh, and does Lex really have the fighting? Because Lex ain't really a fighter. How good would you say his fighting skill even is?
He's just smart.
He's just smart. Now maybe there is something he can outdo with Cheetah on, but I don't know.
Fighting skills, not a whole lot there with Lex, but he's really good when it comes to tactics.
Because I mean, Lex just needs to have kryptonite and block Superman from the sun in any way possible, and that's how he's able to really take him down in his mech suit to give him enhanced strength.
Yeah.
I just, that's what you got to look at here.
But if we're going peak, could we do Lex Luthor has worn a Superman-esque suit before, and it gave him like Kryptonian-esque type powers.
So it's basically Cheetah versus Superman. That's true.
But Cheetah's taken on gods. She's killed gods, drawn blood from Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman, I'd say, is like right below Superman.
Yeah. I
think I'm gonna have to give this to Lex Luthor.
I might be with Matt. I'm gonna say Cheetah.
I think it's Lex Luthor.
While Lex is, if we do, he has the Kryptonian strength, fighting skill wise, Cheetah's quick, very agile. easily dodge punches.
Yeah. Sorry,
and just all she has to do is rip the suit apart.
Yeah, honestly, she does.
Get
Because
it,
she has no, like, other weakness, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Okay.
what are you going to do? Dangle a cat toy in front of her?
I mean, he's just. Yeah,
I just think Lex Luthor's too smart.
He's very smart, but there's a point where no matter what can his intelligence
She's a cat, right? Or type cat. Would she have enhanced hearing?
So what you think Lex is going to like break off all
Some
sound?
supersonic type thing, like supersonic, like
audio,
like really loud, high pitch, like mess with
stunner.
Yeah,
that's true.
He's got gadgets. He's got the suit. He can literally shoot rockets at her if he wanted to.
But Cheetah could easily dodge him though.
Yeah.
I mean, Wonder Woman's pretty quick, and
she's got claws, but his suit's got to be impervious to claws because they're just normal claws. I feel like.
But with the strain, I mean, can't she just rip
the
suit apart? I mean, Wonder Woman's been able to do that.
True, but I feel like he'd have. I don't know. I feel like he'd have contingencies.
This ended up being more because this is more of a less like, oh, let's just do Cheetah because we need a Wonder Woman villain in here, but it ended up being like more strategic on both ends than I thought.
I feel like he'll have contingencies. He's gonna like. It's almost as if Batman and Superman were one, and that would be Lex Luthor in this moment.
Yeah, but he's not. It's a suit, though. At the end of the day, he don't get me wrong. The mind, the intelligence is always there, but
I don't think he's gonna have contingencies like Batman does. Though.
Cheetah? You think could you agree with me? Cheetah could be able to take down the suit.
Yeah,
able to as soon as she does that, it's done.
Yeah. But then think about like what does he have? Because the suit has all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. Right, he's
like able to control a freaking beam.
Yeah. In Injustice, he's got weapons, different kinds of stuff, and like I said, the supersonic hearing thing. What Batman did with Superman in Batman vs Superman. To like mess with that, and then you could take her out or whatever. But I don't know. I'm going Lex Luthor, but I can see how Cheetah could go.
I'm gonna stick with. If we're going by votes, I mean, I think like the real battle. I feel like Cheetah would win. If we're going by votes, I think obviously Lex would win. I don't know, but maybe my points brought up maybe a change in the Cheetah wave. That's what we're calling it.
Cheetah wave.
The Cheetah wave. That's what we're calling it.
Are you sticking with Cheetah?
Mm-hmm. I'm sticking with Cheetah on my end.
Okay, so I'm going to write this here. You're doing Cheetah. I'm doing Lex, and Matt is doing Cheetah. Okay, and that is week 2, round 2 of the DC Villains bracket. The polls will be up when the episode is up, so you guys can vote who you think wins between Lex Luthor and Cheetah. It'll be up on YouTube community, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. And the Instagram ones are only up for a day, but you can still vote on everywhere else. But with that, this week on the Comic Book Burrito, we got 2 Marvel trailers and a leaked Marvel trailer. We got Penguin Episode 7. We got some talk of Batman Arkham Shadow, and a lot of other really fun news. That and much more this week on the Comic Book Burrito. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. I am your host, Darien.
I'm your host, Landon.
And I'm your other host, Matt.
Why you sound so sad?
He ain't get to play Arkham Shadow like we did.
I know. He played a little bit of it. But, yeah, this week, we got a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, and we got games. You name it, we got it. Let's talk. Before I ask you how you're doing, I want to get a little update to the people. If you have been paying attention to our Twitter, I haven't posted anywhere else, just Twitter, that we are proud to announce that we are officially in the content creator program for Marvel Rivals.
Yes.
Releasing December 6th. You've heard us talk about this game before. And now we're in the content creator program. Expect a lot of content going up in the game, streams when it comes out.
Yes.
And breakdowns and all that fun stuff. But something to look forward to there in the future. Very exciting. Appreciate the opportunity be able to do this.
Thank you.
And hopefully it opens up more doors in the future working with Marvel games. With that, how have you been?
I've been good. You called me, told me about the news with that. I was very excited. I don't know. I think it's a great opportunity, great step for our channel as well as showcase a pretty fun game when we played it. Hate it, Matt. I don't believe you played it. Did you?
No, I told him about it, but
but Matt will be playing with us.
I gave up. Let me air out a grievance real quick, not against you, but against a certain friend.
What's going on?
A certain friend of the channel.
Against me?
John Gray Spillman.
We were just talking about him earlier.
Yeah. I got a code to get in the game. Because you get one after you level up a certain amount. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this to Spillman. I'm gonna let him play.
For Marvel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, I'll let him play. This was back with the beta. I get the code and I give it to him. He's like, nice. I'll download it tonight. This man never played the game with me or got on the game at all.
What did you expect? You've been telling him to play the Alan Wake DLC for months. He still hasn't. He's been playing Time Splitters.
That's right. We're calling you out, John.
I'm calling you out, John.
So Marvel Brothers,
John?
I mean,
This is a good one. I got a nice plan here, John. Can't fight gravity,
Can you
John.
stop with the Red Dead references? I'm very happy for the opportunity. That was pretty good news. Big thing I gotta say is first off, well no, that's next week. Never mind. Screw it. That'll be next week. I don't know. That's a big thing. I did get me a PS5 Pro.
Want to tell them about the big thing outside you got too?
Oh, the
truck update.
Oh yeah, truck update. Yeah, no more truck.
Unfortunately, you should have let me got the grill off of it.
You should have let me record my
I tried.
stuff.
Well, I didn't think they'd grab it that quickly.
So now I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't know why I even got to relay the news of I got a truck because I don't think I was ever really.
Well, don't. He was just telling.
We did film one video within the truck before it was T-boned. Oh no, was that before or after?
That was before. What do you mean?
When you got in my truck and we were filming,
I've only ever been in your truck when it was messed up like that.
Oh, so when we were going to see Black Adam and all that, it was messed up? Okay, I can't remember.
Never saw
you want to tell them what you got though?
I got me a 2013 Dodge Charger.
A V6 though.
A V6. I don't. All right, I don't like to overcompensate like you do.
No, you got to stick with that V8 power, that Hemi power.
Look, I'll change it maybe down the road. But no, I mean, I guess it's a big thing in my life. I'm pretty happy to get the new car. We can finally all four ride around without Darien, us being sheltered with shelter.
Have you read any
having your center console up my butt?
I never. Okay. In my, let's see, when did I start to read? 5 years of reading comics.
Oh,
comics.
15 years of reading, by myself. My dad used to read comic books to me when I was.
Oh, my class is canceled tomorrow.
Oh, so you staying here?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So my 15 years of comic books, I thought you were supposed to drink my coffee. Steals your coffee.
No,
there's going to be a fight break.
I have. Point is, I have never cried in my life reading a comic book. I've said like, oh, this is sad. Or
I think I've almost teared up in a comic book, and it was Death of Superman. I think the ending of that is heartbreaking.
It is very heartbreaking because you don't want.
Because Superman's going through this whole fight, and he's like, "I need to do this. I have to save these people. This is what I'm here for." Yeah. And he just can't do it. It is so sad.
It's sad because he wants to, but it's just very good. But even that didn't make me cry. I remember being shocked when I was a kid, but I didn't cry.
Good. Have you read that book?
No.
I'll let you borrow.
There was a comic book. I don't remember which one it was, but it almost made me cry because someone.
Sealed copy right here. Matt's like,
well, he's not gonna. Yeah.
No, I'm not opening that.
But I have almost. I make it a thing to collect all of the classic DC books. Like, I mean, I have Supergirl Woman Tomorrow. It's not really classic. There's
boom, be death right here. But there you go.
Yeah, but that's not the. You need to read like the whole thing.
Yeah, I know you do.
But that's like the final.
I love that cover so much.
Yeah. But like that, Supergirl, Batman is below Supergirl.
Woman of Tomorrow is pretty sad as well.
Yeah, but below Woman of Tomorrow is the Death in the Family, which is also sad, and that's also signed by the writer.
I don't remember the comic book though, but I remember someone getting pretty much a fish shoved up inside their gut and their heart ripped out in one of the old school '80s comic books, and it made me cry because I didn't want them to die.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Injustice.
That's what I thought with Joker. Yeah. How much you'd like that? I have those books. I'll let you read those.
So what I'm getting to is all of us read. We were going to get Absolute Superman sold out, but all three of us have read Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman.
Pete.
I've never cried reading a comic book in my life.
This is crazy.
I don't know why. I don't know what it was. It's this scene right here. And it is, I'll literally quote it real quick. In Absolute Wonder Woman, which was the book that made me just tear up. I don't know. No, I ain't like bursting into tears.
I like how there's a yeet in there.
Yeet. Let's see here. This line, yeah. Yeah, mother, there's a word. Yes? Do you know this word? What is it? You haven't said. I'm not sure it's real. It's real if you say it, perhaps. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, what is this word? And then at the very end, Amazon, say it again, Amazon. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. I can't, it's not even something I'm like, oh, I relate to it. It's not
I'm
even
an Amazon.
It's just, I am an Amazon.
It's very heartfelt.
Something about it, man. And it's all like,
what do you think?
There's another line of like, oh, you prove your love, you let him go, or something like that. And I'm like,
yeah, that kind of hit me hard.
And again, being 20 years old and, officially moving on, we're all around the same age here, and, you leave your parents and all that. It's just,
while we're
my
on,
parents won't let me go.
While we're on Wonder Woman,
a basement for you to shackle up in.
While we're on Wonder Woman, then I guess we'll do mini comic reviews. I'll release this as like a bite size or whatever. What do you think of this retelling of the character? I mean, obviously she's not raised in Themyscira.
Yes.
Themyscira is basically destroyed by the gods, and she's given as a baby to Cersei, who's in hell.
Yeah.
And raised as a witch, like Cersei is, and a warrior. Rides in on an undead Pegasus. I don't know what in the world that giant upside down pyramid is.
Yeah, I first thought it was.
I mean, granted, this is only issue 1, so we don't.
I kid you not. I first thought it was the New Frontier.
Oh no.
Yeah, I first thought it was that because I saw like dinosaurs and stuff. I'm like, oh, is this what this is? And no, it's not. I have no idea what it is. I really don't even have a guess.
I love the artwork for her though.
Yeah,
like that dark.
The red lasso's cool.
Yeah, and the red eyes.
Yeah,
she just looks amazing.
Tattoos
and I love it.
It was a very, very good book. I'm very interested in how Superman is. I haven't seen nothing on it, thank God. I think
this speaks a little bit too loudly of the women I like.
But Wonder Woman was really good. If you could rate it out of 5.
5.
Oh wow!
Immediately.
I look. I know I make fun of it.
Oh really? You want to say? Oh, you're always glazing.
I had to think it's a 5.
Dude,
but I wasn't expecting both of you to say.
Oh, it's insane. No, it was. Again, it made me cry. I mean, I think that speaks volumes of what it is. Again, I know we're all like, well, let's see the whole series before we give it that high of a rating, but
this first one,
it's such a great opening, and like I can't wait to see the issue 2. I really can't.
Absolute Batman came out as the first Absolute book that came out.
Yes.
This is a variant. This is like variant second cover. There's the real cover.
Yeah, regular cover right there.
This is obviously the whole Absolute. What in your own words, describe to them what the Absolute universe is.
I mean, I think what you said earlier is pretty.
It's literally
the original upbringing.
It's literally the Ultimates, but for Marvel. I mean, for DC. Yeah. This is DC's version of their switched up characters.
Universe.
Stuff's different.
It's
interesting that they have this whole thing going on, while Marvel now has their new Ultimates going on, and those are the two most popular things that they're doing.
Oh, you know, everybody the Ultimate Spider-Man book's amazing.
There's 12 of them now.
I've actually never read any of those.
I did.
I haven't.
Oh, you have it. I have a couple. Where are they at? It's
right there. We have 3 or 4.
I got 1 through 4. That's issue 1.
This is the same thing, retelling.
I only have 3. Yeah, I only got 3 of them.
Retellings of these characters' stories.
I want to get
But the thing is with this continues off of the old Ultimates universe, in which there's more context you need to know. But this is like new. This is like the beginning.
So I should wait on reading.
If you want to, he's probably got the other Spider-Man there somewhere.
I got 2. I got 3. I'm waiting for an omnibus to come out.
But yeah,
that'll probably be a hot minute.
Yeah, if they're 12, they're probably going to go through a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, Absolute Batman.
It very much is. I agree. The ultimate. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, and which, I mean,
this Batman's like a 20-year-old.
Yeah, he's 20 years old. Very beefy. It's like almost like Dark Knight Returns.
He's comically big. Best friends with his villains.
Yeah.
Grew up together.
Yes.
But yeah, so skipping ahead a little bit. The ending.
Yes.
The Joker. They call him the Joker because he doesn't smile. He never smiles.
I am the Joker.
What
I
a-
never
what a-
smile.
The old movie is just like the opposite.
And the
of
Joker is rich. Batman is not rich. He's like middle class.
I like how this is like completely opposite of the standard universe.
And so we see a little look at the Joker. I'm interested what he'll
He
be
never
like.
smiles. Yeah.
Yeah. What does it say? I mean, let me see.
Yeah. Here you go.
They
Last
call
page.
him.
Also statues.
I am gonna say this too. I fully believe at
He
the very
says-
end of this you will see him smile, and he starts laughing, and he just like can't
It
stop.
says
his
this.
physical
So
message.
just sir, nothing else, no mister, this or that. Nope, they're all fake anyway. Jack, Arthur, even I don't know his real name. When you're one of the 30 richest men on the planet, one of the 30 richest men on the planet is what they're calling. You could be whoever you want, I guess. Think you'd want to be my rich, generous best friend? Don't do that. Don't joke. Why? You didn't hear? The guy never laughs, not at anything, ever. That's why they call him the Joker. And then, yep, that's so good.
Again, I'm already interested. Golly, yeah, you are. That DC logo on the bottom looks great. I am very, very impressed with how good this is so far. I remember when they first revealed that Batman suit, I was like, what?
Rectangle Man.
Rectangle Man. I still don't really like the symbol.
Hmm.
Maybe, who knows, maybe it'll change, but it's just too... Like, I like the axe idea. That's not a bad idea, because I always like the idea of the symbol always being used for something, whether that's the strongest point, use the battering like an Arkham Shadow, or a freaking battle axe.
Yeah.
But it's just too... It doesn't look like a bat logo. It's just like a solid square with little spikes on it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was fairly surprised, though, of how good it was.
And his dad, mom not being killed.
Yeah.
Dad being killed at the zoo.
Yeah, not Crime Alley. Yeah, so it's I don't know. Yeah,
And I don't know if you saw, but Scott Snyder, who wrote this book, he also wrote that Court of Owls Batman book.
yes,
Um,
one of the best.
he wrote, or he posted, a little glimpse at the next issue. This is one of the covers out on Wednesday.
I like how Alfred is nobody's butler.
But he posted one. That's sad. He posted one thing. Oh, where's it at? Where's it at, Scott? It was like a look, and he was saying like, "Oh, get ready for issue 2," because it looked crazy. Gosh. Oh yeah, this. So you got those black mask people in a building or whatever. The way he does it, they're calling out Batman with it. And that's and his cape's all like.
It's really weird. It's such a weird Batman design. Like, but I dig it at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's Absolute Batman. What would you rate Absolute Batman?
See, I'm kind of stuck between 3.5 and 4. Because I think it's a very good start, but it's one of those things I want to see more of to get more invested with it. Because I don't think I don't want to give it anything lower than 3.5. I think that's just too low. I think I'm just gonna stick with the 3.5. For now.
That's what I was
it might change. I just want to see more of this world. Maybe with that issue 2, it makes that one go up higher, but I'm sticking with 3.5.
Don't say I'm glazing.
Seriously?
4.
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
got me $5.
No, you were looking, but I went when you were, and you said 4. So
I was
wrong.
gonna go 4.5. I was like,
Is that the first time we reviewed comic books like that on here?
I think it is the first time for a show called The Comic Book Burrito.
Listen, hold on. But yeah,
It's the first time.
There we go.
Reviewing comic books.
there we go. So that is those 2 books. Well, we'll be Superman and maybe the next issue of Batman next week. We'll see.
We can find a copy.
Yeah.
Al Baghdadi.
Yeah.
I'd like a dog.
Let's get into trailers. There were 2 trailers. D23 Brazil happened, and they released a couple things for us. Captain America: Brave New World trailer and a Thunderbolts special look.
Yes.
So let's talk about Captain America first. This is a good trailer. This is, in fact, this maybe has some of the best stuff I've seen in a trailer recently for Marvel.
For Marvel trailers, I agree.
What comes to mind, the shot of him diving down, almost like the Arkham games. You remember when you could do the dive and you land and then you shockwave?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he does.
I'm playing Arkham City a lot. Yes, I'm trying to get a platinum on that at the moment.
And there's also the shot where he's in the missiles coming. He throws the shield and they're bouncing off. He's knocking off.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
They just rams through the other one. Yeah, it's.
And then the end with Red Hulk, he uses the wing to cut the car in half.
Talk about a movie. Again, I was interested in, but I was like, I'll see when it comes out. I gotta see this now. I gotta see it. I gotta see like February 12th.
Red Hulk's not talking right now, so I'm happy that we don't have a verbal Hulk. He's just angry.
It's been a hot minute.
I needed that.
Yeah,
I think he looks good.
I think it looks good. Better than what supposed leak or whatever that was. I know that wasn't real. Thank God. No, it looks good. I mean, it looks like. Whatever I was saying, it looks like Harrison Ford. I know we saw a bit of him at the D23, and we saw him in that one little poster.
Yeah.
He looks good though. I gotta see this, and little that editing they did remind me so much of Ang Lee Hulk.
You're not the first person that said that online.
Yeah, I know I ain't the first, and literally the whole time you're like, man, I love that editing style. I'm like, well, Ang Lee did it first.
But this is better.
It's not better.
This is on a better budget.
Ang Lee did it way better. Oh my God.
I thought I'd see Harrison Ford as
Red Hulk. I think he's doing great. It's also interesting. No, that's the Thunderbolts trailer. Never mind.
I almost expected him to take out the Indiana Jones hat, just put it on.
That's Red Hulk. Jones.
The name's Indiana Jones.
What do they mean by this?
Two-Face.
Yeah, people are making that joke.
Gus Fring!
He was in it. He had a voice line too. He said Captain America. He said something about look at Captain America with his wings clipped or something.
Yeah.
And also Seth Rollins, who was supposed to play one of the main villains in the original version of the movie, still in it, but he's playing a SWAT member, it looked like.
Yeah.
Captain America seems like he's getting arrested in this or something. There's some kind of corruption going on. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, we hear leader.
Yeah.
We don't see him. We hear. Well, you see, I guess, glimpse.
You see the back of him.
You don't see him fully.
You see the back of him. Yeah. Is that? I don't know, man. I mean, this movie is great. I love the way the stunts look. I like the action looks really good. You know what we didn't see much of? We saw a few shots of him, but we didn't see him in action. Is the new Falcon?
We see him for again glimpses, but we don't see him fully. Yeah.
They showed more of him in the first trailer, but I thought this was a really good trailer. Is it better than the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
By far.
I think I have one complaint with the trailer. Oh, sorry, microphone. My microphone went all red, like it was too loud. Let me turn that down. I think that I know the problem. Hang on. Let's fix this.
As we're recording.
Yep.
That's how this works. You've been here for 4 weeks now? 5 weeks. You know how we do things.
Okay, there we go. But
I thought it was longer than that.
I think the ending was a little abrupt in the trailer. It kind of just
he's like, come and get.
And it cuts the car, and he lands, and then there's no music, and it's just title.
Yeah, you think Red Hulk would come in and then cut. I'm so glad you brought that up because I noticed that as well.
But that doesn't take away from the fact I love the way it's Marvel Studios presents, the big words popping up. Yeah. Anthony Mackie. It's just
is it in the movie?
Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford. But I thought that was really cool.
Mackie,
I'm quite excited for this movie.
Yeah, this trailer got me again. We all know that's a trailer's job, and it worked here. Solid 4.5.
Now imagine a trailer for a movie that you're already super excited about. Superman being the.
You think that's gonna happen? I know is it in the news? Yeah. Solid 4.5 for me for this.
Captain America. That's fair. I'll give that.
I was talking about Superman trailer, but yes. 4.5
for Captain America for me.
Yeah.
4.5.
Okay. So there you go, Captain America: Brave New World trailer. Thunderbolts. Asterisk. Special look. This is a special look. I've come to terms with that and the fact that it's not an actual trailer. It is, but it's a special look. So it's longer.
It's longer and has kind of clips.
There's a clip at the beginning. Yeah. Let's get into that. But it's the whole clip of Bucky chasing them and then in the car. It was
Mhm.
pretty funny. There was some funny stuff.
Yeah.
There was actually one joke that really makes me laugh in it, and it's where she was like very rich, coming from the dime store, Captain America, and he was like, "I'll have you know, I was the official Captain America," and she was like, "Yeah," for like 2 seconds, and they're both like, he's like, "Ha ha." He just
They shot. They cussed him with like a
Yeah,
gun.
I think it's
I know that ain't part of the scene, but
now you need to watch the stuff that sets this up: Black Widow, Falcon and Winter Soldier,
both very good.
Hawkeye.
But- Oh yeah, Hawkeye as well. Yeah, both decently pretty good.
Yeah, you need to watch all that. So we'll get you on that before that movie comes out next May. But and well, we gotta watch Falcon and Winter Soldier 2 for Captain America.
It's crazy how
And
Thunderbolts
Eternals.
comes out all the way in May. I feel like we've seen more for that movie than Captain America, the one that comes out in February.
Well, we haven't though. We've seen a lot more for Captain America. It's just like no, it's all press stuff.
I just think about the two trailers.
The marketing really hasn't started yet either for either of them.
I'm trying to think of what we've seen for that movie. We've seen the two trailers. We had that one little clip with Red Hulk.
It's already more than
And
Thunderbolts.
the little poster. Oh no, Thunderbolts had like a 4-minute trailer at the start. And then now you have the special look, which is like a whole scene.
Well, okay,
Well-
that's fair. I was judging based on stuff that was released, but it has a whole opening scene. You got a lot of stuff just showing off the characters a little bit more. I don't really have.
I think I almost argue Fantastic Four is seeing more
Well, yeah,
than Captain America.
but I don't. It's funny. This is a really long trailer, but I don't really have much to say about it other than I think it looks good. There's some really cool action in it, especially with Bucky.
They're definitely hiding a bunch of stuff in this movie. As very,
Bucky-
I know with trailers, but
Bucky has at the beginning. He's taking down those cars or whatever. He goes up to the window and the guy puts a shotgun out. He grabs it, pulls it out, and aims it, shoots the dude.
I want to
then-
think about where he wraps around his arm.
Yeah, he gets off, grabs the chain that was on the back of one of them. He wraps
Tow
it.
winch.
Yeah, tow winch. He wraps it around his arm, then anchors it, and the truck just and does that. It is so cool. Yeah. Looked great. I think. I know Landon said that he wasn't that excited.
Originally, I am.
Yeah. I liked. I thought it was good. I just don't have much else to say. It looked good. All the action looked fun.
Yeah.
Bucky had some really cool stuff. There's a truck coming towards him, and he knocked it out of in the air with his arm or
Yeah.
whatever. No Sentry. Somebody saw him, but like not him in his outfit.
Now, I will ask a real question here. I'm not convinced myself. I don't know if y'all are. Do you think this movie will be successful?
I think so.
Think so? You just think
Reasonably. Yeah.
Well, why is it? You just think with the Marvel logo on it, everybody's like, "Oh, I want to see this," or you think it's
Well,
just
maybe, but also like
It does look interesting.
there's no reason for people not to want to watch it.
Mhm.
And it's got Florence Pugh in it, which a lot of people like.
Yeah, that's true. And people
What's
who went
the
to go
guy
see Black Widow, I
from-
mean,
Florence Pugh is the girl.
the
that plays
cat the
Black Widow's
cast
sister.
wise is
Wow.
great.
Mhm.
Everybody's familiar with these people and characters. I'm not. I don't think it's gonna be a big flop or anything. I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I from what I've seen, I don't think people are really like, oh my gosh, I need to see it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm just
That's all I've seen.
under the radar, but not that it looks bad. I want to make that very clear. I don't think it looks bad for it to be like, yeah, this looks bad. Nobody's gonna see this. It's just I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get garnered that much attention. But I feel like it's one of those movies where you go see it and you're gonna love it.
Yeah. There you go. What would you rate the Thunderbolt special look out of 5?
I got a 3.5 as well.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
3.5.
So we go. All right. According to Alex from the Cosmic Circus, we have what now? They showed off What If season 3 there at that convention, and now we know stuff that was revealed in it. Now you haven't seen the first 2 seasons, but it's not like you're missing much. Even though you still would probably watch them because there's sort of an overall story, but not really. Well, you got Uatu the Watcher, the main Watcher that narrates the whole thing, and multiple other Watchers are in it.
Mm.
So more. That Native American original character that they made in the first season,
Yes.
Tori, she's back.
Oh, second season.
So I said last season.
Oh, last season. Okay.
Next. White Vision is in it. Ice Giant Loki. Erisham the Judge, the giant ready celestial thing. And Storm wielding Mjolnir.
Wait, what?
You heard me right. Storm, the X-Men character, wielding Mjolnir. All right.
With same voice actors from '97
Yes,
voicing her, correct?
from the
Yes,
original
so that's
90s,
gonna be
yeah.
good.
So
Did you watch X-Men '97, Matt?
No, I haven't
You're
been
missing.
able
You're
to.
missing.
I've
You're
watched
missing out.
clips on Instagram.
He saw the whole show.
He saw the Rogue and Gambit and stuff. I know that. Okay.
If we weren't being recorded right now, I might do some big old backhand.
Well, according to Daniel RPK, what if season 3 is getting a trailer on Monday? So we'll have a trailer review next week. There you go. Kevin Feige's been talking about Disney Plus recently.
I hate it.
And he said this. He said that in the future, more series will be renewed for multiple seasons. He said, we're going to have more renewals. It starts with Daredevil Born Again. This shows that we like the idea of developing series for multiple seasons. And after all, that's one of the coolest things about television. So we know now, most of these shows have been one season. Like WandaVision's one season, it's over. Falcon Winter Soldier, one season over. Moon Knight, maybe not. We don't know. But all shows like that, yeah, so they're wanting to do more seasons. We know Daredevil's already getting a season 2.
Yeah.
But
pretty confident.
and Punisher's supposed to be getting a show at some point.
They're about to wrap filming for season 2.
They haven't started.
They haven't started. Okay, I thought they were in the middle of filming it right now. Okay.
Did I tell them how I was doing, or did I just go straight to him?
I think we skipped over you.
Yeah.
Well, nobody cares.
I was gonna say what happened last night, but
Oh God! Do not put that on here, please. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, don't talk about.
Oh my gosh! I can make jokes about it, but
they're being very cryptic about like we did something illegal, and that's not the fact.
oh, it's just very
It's
depressing.
just sad.
oh my God!
So I'm not doing too well.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask you.
The Joker.
Hey, take this belt off and I'll whip you.
Always a funny man.
In the game.
I'll treat you like that dog.
Driving his
Oh
truck,
jeez.
bumping over fur. Oh,
Matt's upset because he unfortunately caused an accident.
With a canine.
Yeah.
it's not a canine. It was like a.
What is a dog to you? A dog is a canine.
I thought a canine was a breed. I don't know. I'm not an animal guy. I already told you.
Dogs
you
are
need
a
to
part of the canine family.
I know that, but I thought canine was
I know
like
you're. I know what kind of person you are.
the
I
devil.
saw how you were with your brother's dog, Shadow.
Wait, what?
I was like, he's one of those ones where he's like, I don't want a dog, and he's gonna get a dog. He's like best friend. I see.
Oh, you're that type of person.
I know how
I
this.
am that person.
I don't want no dog.
All dogs go to heaven. We're like, all dogs go to hell. Fuck me. That's me. No, dude. Like,
No,
Oh
I
my
seen
God,
that dog
the-
at your
the,
mom's
um,
house, and I immediately got on the floor and started playing with him.
Sunday night, man. A week. I was I was so depressed, and I stayed the night at my mom's. And like that dog like jumps on me, I like hold it. I'm like, oh. I was like, man,
Is
that's
that a schnauzer?
I don't know what kind of dog it is.
It looks like a schnauzer
Yeah,
or
'cause
some
my mom
type
had-
of schnauzer.
My grandparents have a schnauzer.
Nice. Okay.
His name's Jack, and sometimes he has a little butthole.
But yeah. So sorry,
Kitty.
I had to show that. I thought it was funny.
Welcome to Duty Boy.
Kevin Feige also was talking about you. Now you remember he was like, we're gonna lower our output of stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming out. We're not trying to overwhelm you,
Yeah.
and we're gonna start doing that. And then 2025, there's about 7 things that are coming out from
He
them.
retracted.
Well, no, he said this. Marvel Studios will reduce to 2 films and 3 shows a year after 2025. It turns out we've been working on these titles for a long time, and they just happen to be ready to launch now. We're very excited. So this just ended up being a thing where it just all kind of fell in one year. They're all the stuff they've been working on. But after 2025, we'll get. I love how everyone's on their phone except for me.
Sorry, I just got done making a sale.
Well, this guy over here doom scrolling.
Yeah, he has no excuse. I do. I'm moving out. Oh, surprise. Next week.
More on that next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah, next week we'll go on.
Same burrito time, same burrito channel.
Did that dog make it to the night?
Okay.
I have no idea. I'll have to find out.
Anyway, so yeah, 2026, 3 shows, 2 movies a year. Which is gonna be Doomsday and Spider-Man. in 2026,
Yeah.
and then for movies, and then shows, whatever.
I guess
Vision Quest and
yeah, Lord knows when that's coming out.
whatever. But yeah, there's that. John Malkovich, who was cast in, you probably recognize him. He was cast
Morris.
in a lot of
No,
things.
that's not him. He was originally the Vulture in Spider-Man 4.
I know him more from Space Force, the show that Steve Carell did on Netflix with the people who made The Office.
Oh, yes.
He was really funny in that.
I know him from Red.
There you go. He was in Fast and Fantastic 4. We know he's playing. He's playing Ivan Kragoff. Now, I kind of upset about this. I was hoping that he was voicing Herbie. But he's playing this guy, who is the leader of a bunch of super apes. He's a Russian scientist, and he controls a bunch of apes.
I knew.
But they call him the Red Ghost.
I knew he wasn't gonna be Herbie.
It's so funny if he was voicing Herbie.
There's Herbie.
Fantastic Four's little robot.
Why are you on this show?
I never.
You always got to remember. He always has to remember to ask questions because then we can describe stuff. Because
yeah.
otherwise, we're going to lose you.
That's why I'm here.
Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah.
He's a Russian scientist and devoted communist who studied the effects of cosmic rays on the human body.
Hello, comrade.
And he's called the Red Ghost, and he has a bunch of super apes. His abilities are he's scientific genius, expert radiologist, intangibility, invisibility, airwalking, use of devices and appearances. First appeared in 1963. And he will be playing him in Fantastic Four. The first
What
steps.
does airwalking mean?
Walking on air.
I like moonwalking, but
On
air.
Can you walk on water too?
That's not air.
Is John Malkovich Jesus? Well, no. If you put the air just close to the sea level.
I mean, that works.
But yeah, there's that. I thought it was cool. This is spoilers for Wonder Man.
Why are you spoiling me?
It's a plot leak.
All right.
So for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, we've been through this stuff before. We shall see. I don't know if it's true, but here we go. So if you don't want to hear it, mute, and then I'll wave at you when it's time. This person, whoever it was, I don't know, said, "All right, Marvel fans, here's what supposedly goes down in the new Wonder Man series." I guess based off people got to see some early stuff for it.
Yes, test screenings, maybe.
Word on the street is that Wonder Man will have Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who is the actor playing him, will be playing a twisted version of himself. A meta take like we've never seen in the MCU. The story kicks off with Yahya as himself, persistently auditioning for roles in the MCU. After disappointing roles in the hero world, and he's met with rejection and rejection. Every time he tries, he's shut down, leading to some hilarious and increasingly desperate attempts to get his foot in the door. But things take a turn when Yahya, frustrated and determined, sneaks onto the Marvel Studios lot in a last-ditch effort to prove himself. Here, he stumbles upon the AI known as Kevin. Now, you haven't seen She-Hulk, but in the finale of She-Hulk, she cuts the show off, and she breaks out of Disney Plus and swings into a Marvel behind-the-scenes show, and goes to Marvel Studios and meets Kevin, this AI who's controlling everything on the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
She's not happy with the finale.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with the way the finale was going. It's a whole meta thing. It's really funny. Kevin is this robot, based off Kevin Feige, the guy who runs.
Always wearing a hat.
Yeah. Well, he inadvertently discovers massive MCU secrets, but Kevin isn't about to let him just walk away with that knowledge, so it traps him inside the MCU itself. From this point, the series reportedly spirals into a wild ride where Yahya, no longer an actor auditioning for a role, becomes part of the MCU. Knowing he's stuck, Yahya starts messing with the MCU's reality, manipulating storylines, creating chaotic situations, even giving himself superpowers to become the hero he's always dreamed of playing. Now, instead of being cast as a hero, he's trying to become one within the universe. Expect tons of fourth wall breaks, self-referential humor as he tries to position himself as the next big hero, all while Kevin is keeping a close watch on his every move.
This sounds pretty good.
This is...
Well, here,
I don't know if this...
Do a wave, or can we... Okay. Without saying what happened here.
Yeah, don't say anything, but this seems... Could be fake. It's not what I expected.
It's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways. The show...
No mention of Trevor Slattery.
You want to know what happened to it?
Well, I don't want to talk about that. The plot...
It feels very She-Hulk.
It feels very... I wonder if it's like...
It's almost a sequel to it, in a way.
Yeah,
I actually like
that idea.
It's weird.
It's very weird, but something about it. I like it, though. I don't know, because it's... It definitely is not what I expected a Wonder Man show to be. It's almost kind of genius in a way of doing it like that, of an actor trying to desperately get it. Because, I mean, if you're going to be big in Hollywood, you're in an MCU film. But
Yeah.
that's, I mean, you are in it.
Now,
If,
don't give too many details, but
I'm not.
it's
I,
really interesting. It's very, very interesting.
mm,
This would be next year, if this is real.
I guess we won't know until we see a trailer or like an official plot.
Yeah, we don't know if this is
synopsis.
real, but there you go.
Mm.
That was cool. This is also cool. Avengers Doomsday in 2026. Doctor Doom and Scarlet Witch will be teaming up in that movie.
OP.
Seems like
All right,
a very
they're dead. They're done.
the Avengers. It's over. They're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that was really interesting. Confirming basically that Scarlet Witch is not dead. If you thought so.
Yep.
But yeah. I don't know if there's anything else to say about that. I think it's interesting. Director Takashi Yamazaki, who made a little movie called Godzilla -1.
I saw it in theaters. That one,
I didn't watch it.
it was really, really good.
This guy has indicated that he's met with Marvel Studios to make something.
Sit down. Stand up. Sit back down. Stand up. Stand up.
Fine.
Sit back down. Just walk with me here. Well, I can stand back up and walk with me.
Walking.
No.
Walking Phoenix.
I saw this on,
Walking Phoenix.
I saw this on Twitter.
And the new Walker.
I saw this idea on Twitter, and I don't want nothing else from this man besides this. We need a Hulk movie directed by this man now. If you see the destruction and how good and emotional stuff in Godzilla -1 is, you can see it for a really good Hulk film. That is a social drama. It's gonna be really good.
What's a social drama?
I'm trying
I'm not a smart man.
I'm trying to explain it to him. Oh, you got a better
I'm not a smart person.
Well, it's very like an emotional drama of a person.
Okay.
Kind
It's
of.
a sequence of social interactions of a conflictive, competitive, or agonistic type.
Yeah.
So-
there you go.
That doesn't help me at all, but whatever.
Which, well, I still stand by this day. Ang Lee was a good director for Hulk. All right. Anyways, now that's why I'm hoping he's met with Marvel about, because I think Hulk has been on the dude.
What if he does World War Hulk?
I'm okay with that. I think Hulk and Banner fans have been thirsty and hungry for years.
We getting a little something at Captain America.
Since I say Thor Ragnarok or Age of Ultron, one two, because I don't know, we need a Hulk film. It's due.
Yeah.
It's been way too long.
There you go. According to Daniel RPK, an Agent Venom film is in development at Sony.
I mean, I
You
don't.
know who Agent Venom is?
Flash Thompson went to war.
Well, you know who Flash Thompson is?
Yeah.
No.
Gosh, God, I gotta go even further back. All right, so Spider-Man before he became well, I guess while he was in high school, he had a bully named Flash Thompson.
Oh, I know who he is now.
Okay. Later on, he ends up going to like the army, and he gets paralyzed. Correct?
I guess.
I thought because
I don't know. That's what I was asking you.
I mean, I don't know much about it. I just know it's Flash Thompson. I believe he gets in a wheelchair.
Lieutenant Dan.
Pretty much, Lieutenant Dan. He ends up getting a hold of the symbiote, and he becomes Agent Venom. And he fights along with Spider-Man and kind of does his own thing once in a while. Like, imagine Venom, but like Punisher, kind of. That's the kind of the best way I can describe. Here, Jamie, put up a photo.
DJ.
Of Agent Venom?
Yeah, of Agent Venom, just so Matt can get an idea.
Yeah, Jamie.
So he's like, imagine like Spider-Man like with like gun.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Where's the comic book? Here it is.
There you go. He has military weapons and stuff.
Sweet baby Jesus.
He was kind of in Marvel Spider-Man 2,
I
but
like
it
how
was
it comes
Harry
out
Osborn.
I like how he comes out the top of his hand instead of like.
Yeah, he has like symbiote.
It's like.
Yeah, I mean it's a symbiote. I have him. Yeah, it has him.
Yeah.
I do love when it is the anti-Agent Venom. That always looks cool, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go back to that little statue right there. Down. Yeah.
that's an action figure.
It was not neither of them.
Oh, that's just art. Oh my gosh. But you know, again, I probably just gave a most butchered take on it. That's just from what I understand. I just know it's Flash Thompson.
This looks like an Arkham Asylum
straight up
character
carries an
bio.
MP5, gunning people down.
There you go.
Again, I probably just gave the most butchered take. That's all I really know about him.
Sony's making a movie about him.
Yep.
It's probably not gonna be Flash. It's probably gonna be Eddie Brock.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be Flash.
It's gonna be Harry Osborn.
You know, yeah, Marvel Spider-Man 2 could be Harry Osborn. We'll see.
And then finally,
take off your hats.
We got moment of silence for the loss of Tony Todd.
Yeah. Candyman, voice of Venom, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and what was his name in Smallville?
I don't remember. Trimmer.
My favorite episode, by the way.
Don't put your hat on. We didn't have the moment of silence because you two were talking.
Well, I'm just explaining who he was. All right, here. At least 1 minute.
Okay.
All right. You know, my favorite episode of Smallville. Go watch that video if you haven't.
Season 1,
Smallville. If you want to hear us talk more about his role in that.
Tony Todd. You can't even disrespect his name.
Yeah, apparently he had an illness.
What did he pass from?
It was from some sickness. I don't know what it was. Did he ever describe what it was?
No, I don't think so. I hope this doesn't mess up my computer. Yep, that's exactly what it's doing.
I know another celebrity passed this week as well.
Now, a few did. But one was an artist. He did a lot of stuff for Star Wars posters.
Oh yeah, he did the
He did Marvel stuff.
He did Star Wars posters. Yeah.
But I'm gonna look him up on my phone. Tony Todd.
Yeah, because I know you were telling me, Darien, it was some type of sickness he had. He had for a hot minute.
I didn't see.
Obviously, Insomniac Games tweeted about it. Said they're sad about the loss. Yuri Lowenthal. I didn't see nothing from Najee, but
he voiced Venom in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
He voiced Zoom, the villain of Flash season 2.
Yes.
He voiced. Let's see. He voiced some characters in Masters of the Universe. The Candyman, obviously.
Masters of the Universe.
That's it.
He-Man?
He voiced Darkseid in the movie Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Darkseid in Reign of the Supermen. Let's see. He was in Riverdale. He voiced someone in Victor Crowley.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo people. Voiced Space Kook.
I love Tony Todd.
Darkseid and Lego DC Superheroes of Justice, whatever that says.
I'm very disappointed with his passing. We don't know if Insomniac has had anything planned for Venom after Spider-Man 2. Well, I know there's that leak of a rumored Venom game happening, and if you want to look at some bright good news with this, well, not that his death has any good news on it. It's terrible, but he did state that they only used 5% of his work, voice recordings for Marvel Spider-Man 2, which means there's like 85 to 90% more they have not used. So maybe they can reuse that for that rumored Venom game that might be happening, or for Venom comes back in later iterations. It is a shame though. He did pass. It was sudden. Like we were just watching the Penguin, and you're like, "We have a death." I'm like, "How big?" He's like, "Very big," and
Nope, wrong one.
Well, all deaths are very big.
Oh yeah, very very big. No, I agree.
What am I doing?
Like whether they were crucial to the comic book industry or
just
Hollywood in general.
Oh no, I agree completely. But love, respect out to the families. I don't know if I said that right.
And our sincerest condolences to y'all.
Condolences, yes.
I pulled that up. I thought you want to read that. Don't say anything about it. It's crazy. But yeah, so president of the family. It's sad. It was a rough one. Yeah. I mean, the day we're recording this marks 2 years since the death of Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, I know.
Talk about it. That made me cry.
Oh yeah, no,
I cried that day.
No, I was. Oh yeah,
that's Batman.
That was a rough week because I had gotten that wreck, and I was gonna see how much it was gonna cost to get the truck fixed. They told me like over $4,000, and then he calls me. He's like, "Yeah, Kevin Conroy just died." I was like, "Oh my god." It was.
I was like, I don't know if this
You
is
pulled
real.
out one of them Darth Vader
Well, it
notes.
took a hot minute for it to
I
come
was
out.
like, I don't know if this is real. Some people from the animated series are posting it, but like no one else is. And then DC posted, and I was like,
It was. Oh god, you talk about. What?
he had a quick battle with cancer. It was really short,
Yeah,
like a year.
nobody knew about it.
But he would. We'll hear him again in Suicide Squad soon.
Yep.
But yeah, that tis commercial time. So let's throw him a commercial. Matt, you want to wait? Let Matt do it.
Right now. Oh yeah, we didn't let him ask how he was doing. So
Yeah, this is your makeup for that.
yeah, just press the button real quick.
What goes on inside Batman's head? The Batman Forever micro playsets. Face the mysterious Batcave with trapdoor and rapid launch Batmobile attack. Or reveal the explosive workings of the Riddler's heavily armored hideout. Fire! The Batman Forever micro playsets, each sold separately.
And we're back. Okay.
First off, I got a surprise for y'all. I have garnered the ability to time travel. Oh, we're gonna talk about episode 7. We're gonna do that. Are
I'm
we?
gonna talk about the comic book of the month.
Oh, never mind. I'll tell y'all about my time traveling later. Go back to the comic.
I don't know if we've done this book before. I think we have, but who cares?
It's that good.
Kingdom Come, Superman. In this book, everyone's old, new generation of heroes, but they are not very heroic. They're not great people. They're hurting people. The whole book follows this guy, who's a pastor, I believe, and the Spectre is taking him through the world, showing him all this stuff.
Yes.
And they eventually get Superman and all the old heroes to come back and teach these new heroes what it means to really be a superhero. It's a really good book. Art's amazing. Here we go. Funny enough, written by Mark Waid. Excuse me. That was like actually unintentional.
I know. It's not like you had some beef with Mark. Wait.
I was like, I was trying to.
Moron. Man, oof. I swear,
that just came out of me.
I swear to God, that's unintentional.
No, mine was actually, but the art's really good. It's Alex Ross does the art.
Yeah.
Mark Waid does the
Alex
writing.
Ross is always good.
So you have really cool stuff. If I can find a good thing here. I mean, you got Superman there, cape burned off. Him talking to Wonder Woman. In this, Green Lantern is Parallax, or used to be. Now he's like got this cool armor and stuff, ruling over a kingdom in space. I mean, look at that. That is cool. Yeah,
I think
it's in chapters.
You would love Alex Ross art, man.
It's in chapters. Batman doesn't look great, but
That's the one thing.
Respect him.
All respect and praise the Alex Ross. His art is just almost unmatched. But I've never liked his Batman designs.
yeah.
And it's not even really design wise. It just looks weird.
And this book, this particular, has a bunch of like behind the scenes stuff in the back. But yeah, so that's it. Shout out John Spillman. He bought me that book. But yeah,
It's funny.
Calling
It's
you
funny.
out,
It's funny you
John.
mentioned John Spillman brings you bought me that book in last month. John bought me that book as
Oh, yeah,
well.
there you
Yeah,
go.
it's quite,
the book he got me when he got you that one is over there somewhere.
what was it?
Identity Crisis.
Oh, what was that? Andy Crisis?
It's over there. I see
Right,
it
yeah,
on the bottom right.
Yeah, I see it.
You don't see it. You were looking in the wrong area.
Oh, you said bottom right? Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you see it.
I mean-
I don't believe you.
Okay.
But yeah, comic book of the month is that. Go check that out. Next month I can probably assume what it's gonna be. But yeah. All right, you said something about
So-
time traveling.
We're currently at Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday. It's a
Nope, man,
Beautiful day.
It is Penguin Day.
Yeah, it's Penguin Day. Which is why I got time travel. I have a time machine. It's currently 3:41. The finale of Penguin, yeah, shut till 9. So I got a time travel machine for us to.
So you're telling me that we're gonna watch 2 episodes and review them?
Yes, because the finale.
Oh,
It's one grand finale.
interesting. So how's this gonna work?
All right, we're going to time travel to the future.
Okay. Well, what if we because what if ourselves are in the future and we interact? We can't be there with ourselves watching Penguin.
That's not how
We
it
kill
works.
our
This
future
is how it
self.
works.
We kill our future selves.
So we kill ourselves now.
Wait, no!
We kill ourselves now. So then we time.
I'm gonna do it!
How's this work? Hold up.
You have to kill the future
No,
self.
we go to our future.
We knock our future selves out, tie them up in the bathroom, and then watch Penguin.
Okay.
And then untie
and then leave.
Then come back here.
Yes.
As you see, slinging
What is
around. This is the clock of time.
There's Butterfingers.
Butterfinger, I know. Oh, drop it. We're in the space-time continuum.
We're all gonna die.
Anyways, so since I press this button, we shall be traveled to the future.
Okay.
Watch the Penguin finale.
Okay.
Then we come back here.
Okay.
And then we review it.
Okay.
All right. 3. Oh, good God. 3.
Is this gonna hurt?
No, it's not. Oh, maybe.
What?
3, 2, 1.
Okay. We watched 2 episodes of The Penguin. We watched the 7th episode and the finale. And now we're gonna review them. Let's start the 7th episode. Listen, I need you guys to lock in. You acting like Oz's mom right now.
What?
You acting like Oz's mom right now. You need to lock in.
I'll shed a tear.
Okay.
When I get home, I'm dead ass crying.
Episode 7. Let's get into that first. Top Hat. Titled. Opens with Penguin, Little Oz. Spoilers, by the way, for Top Hat. Opens with Little Oz killing his brothers. Right?
Yes.
Drowning them in those tunnels. And then he gets his mom all to himself. His favorite movie is Top Hat. And that's how basically that episode begins. It's a huge flashback. We meet Rex Calabrese.
Yeah.
His mom's all upset and all that.
Mm.
Then we go. He goes to the apartment. Vic's there. He's knocked out. Tells Vic to go get an army. Because Sal's there. Sophia took his mom.
Yeah.
All that. Sal forces Penguin to take him to his operations, and Sophia's got his mom, obviously, I said, and they have a really cool scene back and forth. Eventually, we find out that Maroni's going to take over the Bliss operation. They stage this whole thing. He ends up having a heart attack and dies. He just dies.
Yeah.
Penguin's like, I got you!
Hey, he's with his barbecued son and wife, so...
I don't even like making jokes about Penguin anymore, because it makes me mad. But we'll get into that.
I hate this show. I don't want to talk about it. I hope Batman puts a batarang up his butt.
But, so we got that. He kills Sal, and then he calls Sophia and says, I want to trade for my Bliss operation. This is a trade. She shows up, the van shows up there or whatever. And it turns out they trick him almost, make him think it's his mom in the back. And it turns out it's a bomb. The whole place blows up, he hides. Then he gets knocked out once he gets back up top. Whole part of the city exploded. And that was episode 7. That was a really quick synopsis, but we really want to get into this finale, which is why we're doing that. But it was a good episode. It wasn't my favorite episode. I think it was really short.
It was the shortest out of all of them. 48
I didn't like how
minutes.
short it was, so that's going to have to detract points. But I think I would give episode 7... I mean, did you like it? What did y'all think of episode 7?
It was good.
Oh, yeah. No, it was good. Pretty solid episode. I'm trying to just think of...
I think I might have to give it a 7.5.
That's where I'm kind of sitting at with this as well.
Yeah.
7.5, yeah. So there you go.
7.5, yeah.
That's that. Let's get into Great or Little Things, episode 8. Spoilers for the finale for the Penguin.
Do we have to talk about this?
How are we feeling? We just watched it.
Miserable. Miserable.
I want to die.
Yeah. People will probably watch this and be like, oh my god, it was terrible. That's the way we're acting.
Oh, it's actually a 10.
It's a 10 out of 10 episode.
It's like a 10 out of 10 episode. It's absolute peak, but God almighty.
I cried twice.
This show's so messed up.
I don't even want to like...
You even just want to say the elephant in the room of what happened for us to feel this
Let's
way?
go ahead and get that away. Well, let's start with the first thing. I'll tell you the first part I cried at.
I'm about to cry.
I'll tell you the first part I cried at. His mom.
Mhm.
She hits her head. She passes out, hits her head.
Yeah.
Becomes she's a vegetable state,
Well, what
basically.
leads up to
She
that,
has a stroke.
She knows
Yeah.
that Oswald killed
You get
her
that whole
boys.
scene in the nightclub. Oh man.
I just saw a tweet saying it was so great to watch an already evil character get so much worse. Hashtag
Yeah.
the penguin.
He's a supervillain. I don't know what we expected, but oh my gosh, but he
got so much worse.
his mom gets hurt. Whatever. We'll get into the details, but she's a vegetable. He's
my boys.
he's crying at her like bedside, saying, "I just need you to say you're proud of me. Just tell me you're proud of me." Because he did all of this. That made me cry because he did all of this for his mom.
Yeah, he set up Sophia. She's back in.
Yeah, I can Arkham now.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about that later.
She thought she was going to get her brains blown out. Nope, that'd be
That was
too
a good. That was a good
She's
scene.
back
Though.
in Arkham.
And I called that. And
Everything you called pretty much
I know.
happened. Another.
I hate your predictions.
My predictions were much better.
no, I was
This
like
is
that.
good.
I was like the show's gonna end with Bat Signal, and it did. But we'll get into that. They just now cut on the Bat Signal. They're like, oh, we should probably call Batman for this.
To be fair, just because
Where was he? Where was he for 2
yes,
weeks?
he is missing, so it doesn't mean
This
he'll,
show takes a place over the course of 2 weeks, right?
maybe.
No, like maybe like a month or two or something like that.
Well, we know. Well,
It was
we know,
a time, some sort of time jump at one point because it turned to snow.
Yeah. Well, where was he?
Also, the snow
Well,
stopped.
Was he in a coma?
Well, we know he could still be missing. Just because that bat signal's there
doesn't mean
mean.
they'll get him. Yeah.
I mean, they've been turning it on for a couple times, and he still hasn't showed up. So
But anyway, you get the whole scene with him. That's it. Immediately after that, they're outside
Oh.
near the water. Him and Vic.
Oh.
He's like, "We did it, Vic." He
yeah.
said, "We're the
Drinking some liquor.
Yeah, he's
you
like,
know,
"We're the
chilling.
last two. We did it." And Vic is like, "You're like family to me, Oz." And you.
He puts his arm around him.
Yeah, and he's like, "We did it, Vic." He was telling us stuff. He was like,
bringing him in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
come here,
and he
come
was
here.
like, but he said that there's not.
I can't have that
keep
weakness
going
no
with you
more.
anymore.
And just chokes him. Chokes him. And Vic is going there, please. Ah, stop. Why? Why?
He kills Vic. Oh.
It's such.
It's okay.
And as soon as he's like, we're like family Oz, and I was like, you know, damn Vic, and as soon as I hear that, and you hear the music, I'm like, and you bring up, like something bad's gonna happen. And
I
it
know.
starts
Did you
choking
not feel?
him.
Shut up. It really sucks because you just see his last moments writhing in pain as he's getting choked out by the one person he trusted and looked up to.
You know what's crazy? That's not like the worst part.
No, I was sitting there watching
Took out his ID.
when right before it. I was sitting there watching, and I got this like, I don't even know how to explain it. I
did
this
too.
like horrible gut feeling,
Yeah.
and I
Something's
it
not
felt
happening.
like it was like a painful gut feeling. I was like, oh.
This is
Something is about to happen. And something did happen, and I hate it. Like, ugh.
So, not only that, after he kills Vic, goes into his pocket, grabs his wallet out,
Takes his money!
takes all the money out, puts it in his pocket, pulls out his ID.
I can't.
ID. For someone to even identify him.
And throws it in the water.
In the river.
And takes his. Oh my.
Just leaves him there.
Well, I don't think I've ever been this emotional about something that happened in a show we've ever watched on here.
Yeah, on this show, yes.
I just.
I hope Oscorp gets castrated. That's all I gotta say.
I hope Batman cuts his pinky off.
Who's the creator of the show again?
Matt Reeves.
Yeah, Matt Reeves. You're a good guy, but screw you.
Sure. I can't wait for the Batman Part 2. Penguin's going to be in that, and now we're all going to hate him.
Oh,
Batman starts getting on him. Everyone's like,
I'm bringing a baseball bat to the theater.
No, don't.
gosh.
But jeez, that's 2026.
I'm gonna go up that screen.
We're not gonna see any continuation of this until 2026. It's fine. Peacemaker soon. No, we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Penguin. But we'll get back on that. I want to talk about some other stuff that happened this episode. All the mobs that were around, all their leaders got killed and other people rose up. They said Sophia went to Arkham. She burned her house down. got sent to Arkham because Penguin was going to shoot her and didn't. And in Arkham, Julian, Dr. Rush, is back there. I guess he got reinstated.
Yeah.
And he hands her a letter. They got a letter. And she opened, and he says it's from Selena Kyle.
Well, he mentions just like, we see many letters here, engagements.
He said, but this one's different. And it was in black, and I was like, what is this, Court of Owls?
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's a letter from the Court of Owls, like, come join us, or something. Come meet us, or something.
And it's like,
And it was like, it's from Selena Kyle. She claims to be your half-sister. And hands it to her, and she reads it, and you hear the Catwoman music playing, and she's smiling, so I assume she's going to be back.
You don't know what the letter says.
No, but I assume she'll be back in Batman, too. And I literally talked about that. I was like, they haven't brought attention to the fact that she is Catwoman's half-sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I have. And they both hate Falcone.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't Falcone say Selena's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because he's a piece of crap, and he got what he deserved.
Not Penguin, though.
Joker reference? You get what you deserve. Oh.
Starting tonight, Reeves, I'm a man of my word. If you don't kill off the Penguin,
Colin Farrell's getting oiled.
Colin Farrell's getting oiled up. I know where to find it too. They got it in CVS in the big bottles. It's starting tonight. I'm putting it on the stairs. Nobody's escaping.
No one at all.
Okay, but she gets that look. The episode ends. He's got his mom in the penthouse, still in a vegetable state, looking out the window. She's got one tear, which who knows what that means. If she's like crying like he did it, crying like he's keeping me alive even though I want to die, or crying like she can't get away, or she can't get away from him.
She just knows he killed Vic or something.
I doubt that. But I like, but she can't get away from him.
Oh no, she knows he killed Vic. I mean, he ain't been around to help her out or nothing.
And probably. And he goes downstairs, and that lady's there. That her last name's Carlo in the show, and I was like, she's Clayface, and she's like basically Clayface. She dressed up as his mom and acts like his mom.
Exactly, and saying like, you're my good boy.
Yeah, and he's got this suit on. You see him with the top hat and a little umbrella hanging on the thing. He doesn't wear the top hat. Makes me kind of mad, but
None.
but I'll give it to him. It's still good. But then it ends. It's zooming out of his penthouse, and you see the Gotham skyline.
And it's giving a little it gives us a little Christmas vibe. You see it snowing a bit.
In the best.
Now,
that building was run down though.
Did I miss anything else big in this episode? I feel like I did.
Well, it is kind of like the Penguin to stand around.
I guess one big thing that happened is that all the top mob bosses.
I mentioned that.
You did? Okay, I can't remember. I think that's pretty much it. Now, I know we said this in the beginning. Granted, everybody, get excited to bat signal. It's like, oh, okay, cool, Batman's coming. He could still be missing because they've been still lighting that bat signal. If you look at that newspaper, they light it. He's still missing. Maybe it's just one last chance or something. But I'm sure we'll see what.
What's the new place we saw him in? That hotel room? What if that becomes the Iceberg Lounge?
I still think the nightclub's going to become the Iceberg Lounge.
The Monroe's?
Yeah.
Well, I'm very interested in what's going to happen next. Because it's like, where do you go? Because, granted, I can see it setting up, but we still don't know who the villain is.
No.
I thought did they say that was going to be?
They said we would soon, but I don't remember. It was like a few weeks back, but I don't remember.
So maybe.
Well, CCXP. The Batman 2 coming out?
2026.
Yeah.
Well,
2 years.
We start filming at the beginning of next year.
CCXP is around the corner. Maybe we'll hear a casting announcement.
How early was it we heard about the casting for the first one?
Pretty early.
Because I know it was like Josh Gad is the Penguin, and I was like, nope.
Yeah. No. I remember it being pretty early. I'm
just mad.
Yeah, I'm extremely. Am I allowed to say the P word?
Penis?
No! Bleep that. I'm extremely pissed off and aggravated, and I just now no longer want nothing to do with anything for the next week.
Penguin's over.
Yeah.
What would you rate episode 8 of the Penguin?
10 out of 10.
And
Perfect.
It was so good. An episode of TV making me cry twice. That's crazy. It's a 10.
Yeah,
That's like the most amount I cried during like a movie.
That part where she's like looking out the window and she sheds a tear. I mean, Lord, yeah, you're right. That could be one of many different things. If you had to just say, if you had to lean of what it most likely is, what
I
would
think
it?
it's that like I'm
stuck
I'm
with him.
stuck with him. I can't get away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up, last word she said to him was like, I hate you. You're
Stabbed
the
him with a
devil.
bottle.
Smash it.
That was
stabs him.
crazy.
You're the devil.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
was I
You're
did
the
not
devil.
expect that.
Dude, she
I
straight
thought
up-
she was gonna hit him with the bottle or something.
Yeah, I
She
thought she was gonna
stabbed
hit him, but she went up straight up like Navy SEAL. Bam,
Yeah,
bam.
I should have had Rex killed you. You're the
Oh,
devil. And I think that's what I'm thinking too. She's crying because she's like, I'm stuck with
I
him
just
now.
can't believe he did that to Vic.
He didn't deserve it. He really didn't.
Well, I guess he ain't Robin.
I guess not anybody. He's just a kid.
Some
Too
guy,
early.
Guy out,
Way too early.
Guy out
How's
dead in
he
the
like that
graveyard with one of many, I guess. It's
All right. So series review. We had a camera die on us. We'll be back.
I have one announcement to make.
it's not even an announcement.
It is the 249th birthday of the United States Marine Corps this month. I'm sorry, I'm obligated by blood to say it.
Um.
Who did you sell your soul to?
Anyway.
I'm messing with you.
Sold it to the Marine Corps.
Oh,
But we're here. All right. Let's do the series review. So overall, I think this is probably up there. Maybe not the best comic book shows
of all time.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What can we? I mean, what's on par with it? I mean,
Nothing.
I
nothing.
don't know. This show's so good, and for a show about a Batman villain to be this good is insane.
Had no right to be this good.
No.
No,
But-
he had no right. And he had no right to kill Vic either.
I'm not talking. But what would you rate the entire show out of 10?
10
10.
Whole show?
whole show.
Whole show.
Um,
Just-
First
all the
time
way
me and
through.
Landon agreed.
it was good all the way through.
All the way through. There's not a bad episode at all. Lowest was what?
I
7.5?
remember that one episode you got up and you're like,
Yeah. 10.
10 out of 10.
Best show we've
See,
ever reviewed.
Best. In my opinion, and I haven't seen a whole lot of Marvel shows or DC.
Well,
for
it's
that
best
matter.
than any of the Marvel shows.
You haven't seen Loki season 2.
This is good, but this is better.
This-
better.
better.
Best.
Better. It's better.
The only,
I think I have to. Agree.
I'd say-
I
But
think-
I hope.
but I can't give it a 10
But listen,
because
I,
it wasn't perfect all the way through.
what's the nitpick?
I hope
It's a 9.5.
the Penguin always
perfect.
gets one singular pickle on all his sandwiches, and they put cilantro on all his food.
I'd say the only Marvel show recent times that's even on par with this is probably X-Men 97, which that was really good. This is a 10 for me. This show was good.
Yeah.
Granted, I mean, the show was so good, I even like want to watch it. If that makes sense, I wanted to wait until at least I was close to the next episode so I could watch it with it.
Yeah, because we watched 2 episodes in one night, which was bad because then we were like jonesing for a fix on this show.
Oh yeah,
But there you go. I'm giving it 9.5.
10.
I'm giving it 10.
10.
I'm giving it a 10.
That is our review of the Penguin. Are officially out of shows until Creature Commandos drops, which will
Hey,
be
that's
also
less than
near
a
our,
month. That's
which will also be near our winter break. So
what was that, December 5th?
Can we have a moment of silence for Vic?
Hey, that's not far. That's like, let's see here.
We're having a moment of silence here.
3 weeks away. So
Well-
Honestly, in my opinion, part of the show piggybacked on Vic.
Vic, no.
Vic was our way in.
I kid you not. Everyone carried this show. It was not even like I was going. Oh, he
I mean,
carried
who's the
it.
standout?
Everyone.
Sophia.
Yes,
So,
but without Vic,
Well,
But I
where
think-
would we be?
I don't. I think like losing any of the characters in the show would make it not as good. Like Colin Farrell obviously delivered
delivered.
like insanely. as
Who's the
Penguin.
lady that played Sophia?
Kristen Milioti.
She care. I mean, and not to mention someone I even like care about. Like with Sophia, I was like, I'm sticking with Penguin and Vic. Then she gets her standalone episode. I'm like, man, she's good.
Yeah.
And then I was rooting for both her and Oz at one point.
That's when like the gun scene. I was like, come on, shoot her, but don't shoot her because I don't want her to die. But
Yeah.
like shoot her.
So we get the best outcome. Well, without Vic dies, but
Best outcome,
Well, except
my rear end.
except that. But hey, Sophia's coming back though.
Yeah, top pat.
On top of that, yeah. So I mean,
But yeah. So, God. But there's our review of the Penguin. We got to get back to the present.
yes.
But we also have to untie ourselves from the bathroom. So we'll be right back. And we'll see you there.
All right.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're gonna put this in.
Please, I don't want to do that again. It made me
see
sick.
No, you don't know.
Well, how far does that thing travel into the future? Because I'd like to go watch Superman right now.
Oh, it only goes by like 4 hours. Oh, would they even 4?
No.
Would he say it'd be 7 o'clock?
They don't know that. They don't know that. It would be 9
I was
o'clock.
wrong. It goes by 6 hours. Wait,
Oh,
wait, 6.
that'd be late then.
No, we'll only be
45 minutes. That's
It-
a long
It was
time.
out for 45 minutes.
We'd be in the middle of watching it. We get spoiled.
Vic dies.
No.
Oh, wait, we already know what happens because we went to the future.
I'm cutting this.
Yeah, this is a terrible episode.
Okay. James Gunn. Goat. James Goat.
James
His
gets.
name? No. James Gunn has stated that he has been working on the Superman
That's probably what his
poster.
wife calls him. Call me James Goat.
Call him Jimmy Pistol. That's what they call him.
Jimmy Pistol.
Call me the Jimmy Pistol.
I wonder if someone calls him Jim. I know they called his dad Jim Gunn.
If
Big Jim Gunn is what they called him.
Big Man Jim.
But R.I.P. to his dad. But because I haven't. But
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Because they got shot?
no, I said R.I.P. to his dad.
Dude, he died like years ago.
I know. That's what I was.
Still
We were
alright.
yes. What?
I
You,
don't-
you think they stopped resting in peace after a while?
After like the year, I don't know.
That's messed up.
It's like that Family Guy joke. They
like
don't
that-
die, they just slowly diminish in value and get written off on
I
taxes.
almost said something that I regretted. Like that dog.
Oh, you know how sensitive I am about that. I hope a dog hits you.
Did you?
I heard it.
Okay. All right.
I hope a dog hits you.
What?
I hope you get mauled by a Rottweiler.
James Gunn stated he's working on the Superman poster. He says it's been coming along. He also said the trailer was happening. Also, I'm pretty sure we're getting it.
60 XP.
Yeah, and, next month. Less than a month now. Less than a month.
Now, again, is this a James Gunn
Let me set this in. No, it's not.
twisted law?
Let me set this in real quick.
Okay.
Like just
You stand up.
close your
Start
eyes.
walking.
No, close your eyes.
Okay.
This time next month, we will have been at least 2 days away from having seen the Superman trailer. It'll have been out in the 8th or before. It is less than a month. You will see the Superman trailer,
Yeah.
and it'll be glorious, and DC will be back.
In the words of Landon.
And Creature Commandos comes out in less than a month as well.
In the words of Spider Landed here, stop glazing it.
You act like I came up with that. I didn't. I just.
I will not.
He here's the thing. Do you think you can come out? So Creature Commandos 5th, correct?
Mhm.
You think it's the 5th? What a big day! I mean,
No,
it's
I
a-
think give
it's a
Creature
big start. It's a big start of. It's the beginning of the DC universe.
But I thought that would overshadow Creature Commandos.
I don't think it would.
I definitely think it would.
I don't think so.
A Superman trailer
Well, yeah,
overshadowed.
it's like holy crap! Superman starts and then be like get the first start of the DCU, watch the Creature Commandos. It's like, dude, I gotta get on Creature Commandos now. I think so. I think it'd boost
I
it
don't think
even
so.
more. I think so.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
It might overshadow it a bit, but everybody would be like, "Man, I'm so hyped to watch the Superman. I'm gonna go watch Creature Commandos now." You know, that's the big start of the DCU. I'm gonna go watch that. I think it'd be a big day for. I mean, again, this is the launch of the DC universe. We get the poster, Creature Commandos, that Superman trailer, all that day. You talk about the biggest day in. You could argue one of the biggest days in DC history.
Fair.
Tell me. I mean, again, you're right. It would probably overshadow it, but still, people would be so excited
You
of.
think we get our first glimpse at something for Peacemaker? Because that's also next year.
Maybe a character reveal. I'm not gonna say a trailer or.
Have him come out on stage with the outfit on, because you know he does
That's
that.
it. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He would
He did
love
the
it.
entire The Suicide Squad, like press tour and everything dressed in that suit. He would like show up to them.
He went to like
wearing
Jimmy
it.
Fallon or Jimmy.
Yeah, he was like on a
that.
talk show with the cast, and he was just the only one there in a suit, and it was fun.
I'm sure. I bet it's like a pretty comfortable outfit.
I don't. That was too tight.
You don't think so?
It looks tight.
You don't look too bad. Well, he's in wrestling get up all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I don't know.
But he never really wore
He
something
wore
like that.
jorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like The Rock, just wearing a straight up Speedo.
Straight up spandex.
Um,
Wait, hold on. What would be the worst wrestling outfit to wear? Well, let's be real.
Andre the Giant.
Really?
Yeah.
I wore it. It was alright.
Yeah, but yours was loose.
It was loose. Yeah, it was just like a t-shirt.
Andre was like this huge dude.
Dude,
Like, I bet the outfit barely fit him.
Did you watch that? You watched like the story behind him? It's like really sad. And I feel bad for the dude. I kid you not. I think
Why did we talk?
All I know is that
I-
I'm
I-
happy that I'm from the same state as Andre the Giant. Like, he was the GOAT.
I was from North Carolina.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Have you ever seen a beer can in his hand?
Oh no, dude! Did he had to drink a whole keg just to like feel something?
Yeah, it was like that big in his palm.
Oh yeah, no, the big dude.
Imagine getting slapped by him.
Probably
Probably kill
give
you.
you a big concussion. Probably. Make your brain. Anyways,
But
we're talking about
Superman, yeah, according to Alex and Cosmo Circus and Big Screen Leaks. Now let me pull both of these tweets up so you guys can see. Big Screen. Big Screen. Can I spell today? What is happening? Oh, there he is.
I think you're getting hit by that tism.
Nice.
Oh.
It was wait. Not Big Screen Leaks Superman. That was old. I'm gonna look at the latest. This isn't helping me. I'm gonna lose my mind right now. Let's go. So probably, I think it was part of this. Have you heard anything new about Superman? He says, I've only heard incredible things, and yes, I know they've said that before, but this is different. The way people are talking about it is in a hopeful light at the end of it is in a hopeful light at the end of the tunnel way. It's the real deal by all means. And he says, Superman trailer when? He said you'll get it before 2025. And that's
Yeah. I know that's a good follow up question. Teaser or full of? He's like, oh, it could be like David Cornstalk. I'm like, hey, and that's the trailer.
Hey guys, don't forget to check out
Creature Commandos and that's the trailer. Like, I'd be like, oh my god, Pete. Like,
take it.
I mean, again, that's a James Gunn twisted truth. So,
but yeah, I'm excited for the trailer. Obviously, and it should be happening at CCXP next month after around the drop of Creature Commandos as well. Super/Man, the Christopher Reeve story is now out on digital. People can go watch it.
Please go watch it. Super
yeah,
good.
very good.
I know we didn't really rate it, but if we had to.
Yeah.
And,
really good. Definitely check that out.
There's
Just a little.
not really a way you can rate someone's life.
yeah, that's what. That's what.
Well,
Just
the way it was like a 7.
The way it was made, his like 3.5. No, he was a great guy. But we really had the film was made, produced, and did we enjoy it all the way through? Was it well paced and hell?
If a movie makes me cry, then I know it's at least getting over a 6.
Yeah. And
At
this
least for me,
again,
it's like over an 8.
I don't cry during movies. I don't. I rarely do, and this
Yeah.
was 10.
But yeah. So there's that. Can you grab a book for me? On the top right. I've been holding this book almost the whole time I've been here. It feels like.
Yeah.
This, as you've probably seen, I brought up before, is The New Frontier.
This is one of our first comics of the month.
Yes. Darryl Cook. James Gunn has said that this book has a big influence on the DCU and its magical history. This book takes place in the 50s, I believe. And Wonder Woman is in Vietnam at this point. I think it is. Might be wrong with that. All the Justice League are not together in this. Batman knows Superman. They're friends. They fought before, but it was for cameras to make people think that Batman was a bad guy. It was this whole thing Batman had planned. Which I believe I could find. It's really cool.
Yeah, you want like a poster of it.
Well, yeah. I want to see. Yeah, So this is like the newspaper. It's similar to Watchmen in the fact that there's a newspaper clipping. In here, Washington declares war on the Mystery Men. And there's that very cool little. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's really hard to see, but you can kind of see it. Superman punching Batman. I think it's really cool. I talking about Eisenhower in there and stuff. Suicide Squad. But this book's villain. What?
You said she was in Vietnam.
Oh my god, that's all you heard.
Well, maybe I was wrong. She's in some kind of place
Like
when she meets Superman.
Vietnam didn't start till 64.
Well, she's in Japan, so that's all I know. 'Cause, okay, it's this newspaper. Superman and Wonder Woman ease suffering for Indochina. America offers relief to war-torn region. So that's what it is. She's in Indochina. This. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I believe this world is it's a alternate history. It's something I don't know. I think the super people were in the wars or whatever, so it really helped sway stuff. For some reason, I was thinking of Big Hero 6 when I was thinking that. I was about to say that this is a world where Japan won World War II, but that's Big Hero 6.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know.
Really?
Yeah, that's a Marvel movie. It's based on Marvel
I didn't even
comics.
think about that in that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Holy
that.
crap.
That's why it's San Francisco instead of San Francisco and Tokyo.
I didn't even think about that.
The movie's so good.
I love
an
that
amazing
movie.
movie. Like, I love it.
I guess I
We'll
haven't
review it one
seen
day.
it since I was a kid.
We'll review that movie one day. I'll read some books for it. When are they showing up there?
I thought it was just like a fictional.
No, this is Vietnam.
Indochina, whatever.
Man, that's Viet Cong outfits.
Okay, there you go.
Maybe,
So Wonder Woman's
maybe
there. You
your
can flip
timeline wrong,
if you
man.
flip the page. Flip the page. There's Wonder Woman. She's in there.
Oh, I've seen a video about this right here.
Yeah, this is the best Superman symbol. By
He
the way.
watched the short of the.
He did
movie.
comic review.
No, it actually popped up as a video. And
I've
talking
reviewed
about
this before on the channel. Okay.
So it was actually something I didn't see on YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Instagram.
Okay. But I've
Turn off
talked.
your phone.
I'm reading something important. I'm about to move out here soon. This is very important.
I've talked before
Whatever.
about the villain of this book, who I'll pull up right here so you guys can see. Because I don't want to just have him and not show you. Hold up. I'm almost there. It's just
Shut up.
I thought I should just let you know. Dude.
I don't care. How about that?
I'll leave it in your living room.
Whoa! You see that big floating island thing right there?
Floating island.
The center.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, you need to read this book. Well,
After
I believe this is going to be the villain of the first chapter of the new DC universe. Dinosaur Island, as it's called in other times. Dinosaur Island's showing up in Creature Commandos, which is going to be this place. That shoots out giant kaijus and dinosaurs and stuff. We know there's a kaiju in Superman who'll be fighting, which could get sent from this place. Lanterns apparently has this horror mystery that's going on in the small town that they're in.
Cult-like.
Which is like supposedly a cult worshipping this island, which is actually in this book, the cult. And so we're getting that in Lanterns. All that leading me to believe that I think the Justice League movie is going to be based on this book. Maybe not completely, but if it is, you'll have Flash, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the Green Arrow, Dr. Fate's there, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, all them. Rick Flag Sr. They're all in this book. At the beginning of the book, it's literally Rick Flag and his group of commandos have went missing on this island. And these other RV people are going to the island to look for them. That's when they run into the dinosaurs and stuff. But yeah. So, makes me wonder if at the end of Creature Commandos, the Creature Commandos go missing on Dinosaur Island.
We'll see. See what happens. Well, we know Rick Flag Sr. makes it out.
Yes,
Superman.
that's true.
Now the others, we don't know.
Well,
Well, then some of them die as well.
yeah, we don't know about any of them besides him, I guess.
Yeah.
You can put that back now. But, yes. So, what do you think? Do you think that's a pliable...
That is pretty pliable. Because, it's confirmed they are going to Dinosaur Island. That's the name of that. I don't know. Evan, now James Gunn did come out and say, "Oh yeah, we're not doing them."
We're not developing a new Frontier Justice League movie.
For now. Right now.
Yeah, right at this moment.
Right
yeah.
at this moment, yeah.
That's the kind of
The
thing you
next
gotta
day
think.
he did.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens. I think that is the biggest, probably the best theory of where this is leading to at the moment. Unless, I mean, again, once Creature Commandos comes out and I'd say Superman, we can have a better idea,
Maybe.
as well as Lanterns. But no, I think I could see New Frontier being that's exactly what it's leading to.
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. We're doing that. Nice. There were rumors that came out this week that the Joker from the Batman universe and same universe as Penguin and all that will be getting his own series taking place in between Batman 2 and Batman 3. This has been proven false by James Gunn, not true.
Yeah.
So just rest assured.
For right now.
Not true.
Next day that did.
Yeah, not true. But James Gunn also said something about Matt Reeves' universe that when I saw it, my alarm started going off. I was like, oh my god. Because he said this. Someone asked on Threads, how about a Condiment King series? And he said, I'll back a Matt Reeves Condiment King series right now. Ball is in Matt's court.
We just need Matt Reeves to come out and be like,
Matt Reeves.
it's happening.
I will get up and like go up to the camera and like talk to you face to face and tell you I need this.
Yes, please.
I got a pitch and everything.
What's the pitch?
Okay.
Give me a line right
Post
now.
Penguin.
Post Penguin. Batman's pre-Batman 2, or I guess you don't really know what
Doesn't
happened.
matter.
Okay, don't matter. All right.
Manager of Big Belly Burger. Right.
Okay.
He is running low on money. He's doing pretty bad out there. He's like about to lose his job, lose his restaurant, lose his family, maybe something like that. He takes a hold of the drug problem in Gotham, and he decides to start spiking stuff in the restaurant with Bliss.
Making it addictive.
Yep. Until the point where like everyone
needs a big belly burger.
Yeah, and it's like killing people if they're overdosing.
Yeah.
And there's your show.
That or they're eating themselves to death.
Yeah, there's your show.
I like it. Now, when does the Condiment King? Well, I know it's him, but like, what does he do? Is it just like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's like a drug lord.
there's a secret sauce. That's what it is. It's not the
there you
food. It's a sauce.
There you go. Okay, and that is the end.
Yeah.
No other news. Gaming. We played what?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Excuse me.
We played a little game called Batman Arkham Shadow.
Yes.
Played and beat it. Took about how long you say?
It took me a bit longer than you. Well, I had work, and when I was done,
Just called Darien a bum.
well, he's in college, so
I'm getting an education. What's your excuse? No,
I'm getting an education too,
oh, fair.
and also a transfer degree to Western Carolina.
Oh, there you go. So let's see.
It took me. I know it took you like what 3-4 days.
Something like that.
It took me about a week. Maybe just under. Maybe about.
But I did more
6
exploring
days.
than you.
Yeah, you did more exploring. I just went straight to story, and yeah, you still beat it before I did. Great game. I'm still on the fence with what you're saying because I'm gonna go ahead here. You're saying best superhero game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I
still agree.
It's definitely the best superhero VR game. I guess that's not really saying much, but
I think it
is up there though.
I think it's
best superhero game wise.
I think it's the best Arkham game. I think it's got the best story of any of the Arkham games.
It does.
Because this is not a spoiler to say that.
I ain't much to say with Arkham Knight.
It's not a spoiler to say that
terrible.
Batman gets himself put into Blackgate, and that's the story. You've never had that before. You're undercover a lot of the game, and then you become Batman, and you're seeing the origins of all these characters that you know, and seeing characters that you've like not seen before, and it's all this cool stuff, and the story was really good.
It was good.
The Rat Cult.
Batman.
Excuse me.
The reveal with that non-spoiler. Okay, non-spoiler. You have it written down. The reveal of who the Rat King is I think
very unexpected.
such a great play on another character.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't expecting it. all the characters in this are great, and I gotta give a shout out to Elijah Wood as Dr. Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow. I need him to do it in live action. I kid you not. I know he's short, but like I that's what you told me this problem was. I'm like, I don't care.
I
if
think
he's
he's too short to be a
I
Scarecrow.
don't think he'd be. It doesn't
He's
matter.
not Hobbit size, obviously, but like he's
like the
Gandalf!
I don't know. I think he needs to play it in real life because the voice is good. I thought he did a great job.
Roger Craig Smith.
Roger Craig. I kid you not. I was reading Absolute Batman. I usually hear Kevin's voice, but I don't know if it's because I was just playing the VR game recently. But I hear Roger's voice now when I'm playing it
The rat.
or I'm reading it. Oh, it's so good.
The rat cult runs through Gotham like a plague.
It's so fun. This was like the best week for
It's so
Roger Craig. Yeah, Sonic game come out and Arkham Shadow.
I
come
think
out like the same week.
if Rocksteady really wants to continue this Batman stuff, I think he.
I think he's earned it. I think he's earned the mantle. And if you don't want to do anything after, just do a middle between this and Asylum. Why not?
There's still like 6 or 9 years in between this, so there's a lot to tell. The voice acting is so good. There's 2 scenes in particular with Roger Craig Smith. I mean, he's great the whole time, doing a bunch of different voices. I mean, he's got at least 3. Bruce, Batman, and matches. So you've got that.
Yeah, he plays Sonic as well.
I like his Assassin's Creed outfit.
You got-
He plays Ezio.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe Ezio.
But there's a scene in Crime Alley with him, which is really good when he's going on a rampage. I'm not going to talk any more about that, but his voice acting, that's really good. And then the ending on the rooftop.
Again, great acting.
Yeah. I also want to give a shout out to Troy Baker.
He plays 4 characters in this.
Does he? I know the one. And then Harvey.
Then he does. I know he does 2 other people. I can't remember their names. I know he does 2 other people.
It'd be funny if he was like ventriloquist or something.
He does. I was going to look at it. Hold up. I know. Keep going. I know he plays.
He did such a good job as Harvey.
Mhm.
I really like the idea of Harvey and Bruce growing up together. I always like the idea of them having the friendship or whatever.
I've always liked that as well. I
But
agree.
you really get that in this. Explore that. Barbara is in this game. She was in a trailer. But she's in this, which is cool. It's just a really good game. The elephant in the room here. This game has a pretty steep entry point.
Oh yeah, so just playing it, yes.
Because not many people own a MetaQuest 3. Or 3S, which I would recommend if you want the cheaper version, which is what we had. $300.
$320.
But you get the game for free, which is saving at least $50, I think.
There is a way you could do this though, and you can do what we do. We're not made of money here. We don't even make money on here, but we still love y'all, and that's not what that's about. I'll look it up later. This is what you can do if you barely you make kind of if you could just make enough to live and you have a decent amount of spending money. I recommend you buy it at Target. We did this at Target, so if you want to do it at Target, go right ahead. And not that I condone this.
Target was really. It's just whoever has check the return policies.
Check a return policy.
And you could really do it also on the MetaQuest website.
Yeah. I don't know. We did this at Target, but again, if you're able to buy this thing, I'd say do it if you really want to play it and try it out.
I think this is I'd like to sell my PSVR 2 just to buy this.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't have any games, so I'd be like, what do I do now?
Yeah. I mean, literally, Batman Arkham Shadow alone almost beats
for
everything the PSVR 2 owns. What
Yeah.
about that new Skydance game that looks?
Yeah, and I want that.
It does look good.
Maybe I'll sell it after I play it.
And then it'll come out with something good.
The new Five Nights at Freddy's game.
The main game you want on MetaQuest.
Camouflage comes out.
I want Maestro. I want to play Maestro.
Yeah.
I want that full game. It's $25.
Hey, you want to play Whiplash?
Yeah, I do.
I want to be Fletcher start yelling at people. But what we say, check the return policy. What you do, you buy the game.
What are you looking down there? There's not a Mars bar down there.
Buy the quest, play the game.
Yep.
And again, if you're
30
able
days.
to buy it and you have enough money to just do your own thing, then just buy it. And
you have 30 days.
You have 30 days to return. At least that's what Target was, and I was able to return it. Obviously, keep everything clean, keep everything together, such as the charger, everything. and keep the slip cover because that's your serial number, and the serial number is on the headset. I missed my car. I accidentally threw away the cardboard box, but luckily I still had the slip cover with a serial number on it. As long as you have them serial numbers together, they took it off my hands easy. There was no questions asked. I had to sign nothing. They just used this card I bought it on, and it was on my card like that.
I wonder how did they send it to them to repackage?
I don't know.
How that works.
So the way from where I work at, that's what they do. They literally ship it off and they'll just put it either in a new box or just send you a new one. As long as those serial numbers match, you're pretty much good to go. But don't just like bring the headset and no controllers or whatever.
Yeah, bring everything.
Bring everything as much as you can. That's what I did. I brought the instruction book. I just missed the cardboard box, and they took it. It was no questions asked. Used the same card. I got my three. I go with Wells Fargo, and I got my money back like that. I literally walked away from the counter, and got it back.
Nice.
Now I don't know if it's different with other banks, such as a Legacy or Trueliant. I don't know if it's different there. But I'd say that is a way to do it. I don't condone that way. I think it's wrong. And trust me, I feel guilty doing that. But with again,
but it's not like we'll have this thing again.
I probably will be buying this again.
I won't
because I want
to play Batman.
I'm moving out. I'm gonna buy me the Pro, and then maybe a month or two later, maybe during Christmas time, when I get a bunch of money, I'll go.
Well, at that point, I'll probably have one.
I might apply.
Yeah. So non-spoiler though, if you have the money. Or do what we did. Granted, still have to have the money.
If you buy it and you have money that you're not like worried about paying bills or something, just keep it. Don't sell it. And
because this game we're hearing might be getting some DLC, which then we'll definitely have to get.
We definitely have to because we got to talk about it.
I'd very much love to play the DLC, whatever it is. So there's that, and I don't know. I say go pick it up. Play it if you're an Arkham fan, if you're a DC fan, if you're a VR fan. It's all of that's great.
If you're I'd say a fan of gaming, I mean, it's a good game.
The gameplay is great. Easy to move around. I'm happy it's none of that stuff. You have to move your arms.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta move your arms, but it's
that's
not
for
too
fighting.
bad.
The combat. Let's talk about that. That's what people probably want to know. How is the combat for you?
How do you bring in Arkham combat to VR?
I think they did it pretty nicely.
Very smooth.
It made me feel really cool, especially in the points where you would like grab the dude. This isn't spoilers because you grab the guy and it's like this shows you 3 hits or whatever, and you just boom, 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 and you just that felt really. Cool.
I didn't like it at first. I was kind of having trouble with it because I felt like it wasn't registering my moves right.
Well, I feel like you were doing it.
Well, then later I was like, well, here I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna be a bit more precise with it, and then once I did, I was just
and
it's so cool because I am like. I feel like such a dork.
And you know what I didn't do? You can use all the gadgets during combat.
No, I didn't.
I didn't do any of that. You can do the grapple thing where you grapple and pull them. And
I did that.
I didn't do that.
I did the back. I would do the triple that constantly, and oh no, what I do? Oh, you know what I do?
What?
And this is my favorite thing to do. I'd go up, run, and you know how you jump over and then you like do that. Yeah. I jump over, grab that, shoot him. Punch him down and then throw the battery. It was like the coolest thing on the friggin' planet. I loved it.
I love doing it.
Irritated me because it kept saying I was moving too fast.
Yeah, well, make sure you have good space too because you're gonna be
and lighting.
Lighting as well.
I love, like I said, with the comment though. I love that classic move, like that.
Oh, I was doing that
the gliding though.
Well, yeah, I like that because you see the shadow, and you're like, "Oh, this is awesome." But
all
you're really doing is just standing there like this,
just doing it.
I'm Batman, baby.
So yeah, I thought the combat was great.
Yeah.
Gameplay was fun. A lot of climbing. I didn't expect.
A lot of climbing, yes.
Yeah.
How do you think Batman got?
Well, Batman doesn't normally climb up pipes. That's what.
You want to talk about Predator challenges now?
Sure.
Which I think
I had some glitches with this, unfortunately, but I still enjoyed it. I still had that same feeling when I play normal Arkham game where I'm like trying to figure out, okay,
what's the best strategy?
I'm like, this guy's here. I need to do this. I'm gonna wait for him to go right here, and I'm gonna jump down. And that's really interesting how you do it because I could never figure it out at first how to like grab the people because I would like press the triggers and do that, and it would just
punch them.
Yeah, and I'm like,
you just move.
You just have to like reach forward, and then you reach up, and then you can do things. Yeah. Oh yeah, you do get a grab and go.
My friend kept thinking I was like doing a dance. Like, why do you keep doing this? I'm stealthily taking some crap. I swear,
breaking someone's neck.
Crushing their
pipe.
I don't know if it's a hot take. I think I like the Predator challenges more than the.
I like the combat. The combat just
combat's fun
when you get to like the boom.
Oh,
And
I
I'd be
mean,
like-
it's so cool because I'll be sitting on gargle, and I kid you not, I'll start crouching down. I'll do this. Yes, I'm like, ching. I see the skeleton crew, and
Yeah.
then I'll glide, and then I'll do like a dive. Like I literally put like my arms together and pretend I'm doing like the dive.
That's awesome.
And I'd grab someone, take them out. I love the Predator ones though. I didn't have any glitches in my run. I don't know if they did like an update.
I had one that made me had to close the game.
Yeah, I never had
It
to
was
do
when this isn't spoilers. It's when you're in you visit Harley's office at one point,
Mhm.
or Harley's Quinson's, whatever.
Yeah.
There's some enemies in there you have to fight. They were kind of just like this to me and weren't moving.
Oh, T-posing.
And they were still attacking, but I would attack them and it wouldn't do any damage. So I'd had to close the game, go back in and fix it.
I think, you know what, I did run into one issue, and it was when you're leaving. This thing, I don't think it's really a spoiler. It's when you're leaving group.
Okay.
The first time you're there, and and the first time you meet Harley and Jonathan Crane.
John.
You meet John there, and remember you walk off with Joe.
Yeah.
Very
interesting character.
There's a part where you're walking through, and he goes through like the little. It's the part where you enter, and like Harley's there. He's like, "Here, I'll let you in." He walks through there, and I couldn't get through it for some reason. It wouldn't let me go through. I kept like trying to press that button to let me. I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta press the button. And it wasn't working. That's the only issue I had, but I just did a quick restart, and it worked fine. But that's the only problem I had. I never had any enemies just like stay put, T-posed, or character running into walls at all.
Now,
that never happened.
this game introduces a character that hasn't been in the Arkham games before, which you see in the trailers. Lockup, Bowles. No, not Bowles. Yeah.
Officer Bowl.
What's the guy? It's Frank. No, that's
the Frank Bowl.
No, what's the big guy's name?
Oh God, I know you're talking about.
It's not Bolt. It's Bolton. It's Bolton.
Yeah,
something Bolton. But he's from the animated series Lockup. He was really cool. I don't know your height. I don't know. Obviously, it's VR, so it matches you with Batman's height. But you're about the height of him. I feel.
6'8", yeah.
He's pretty tall. There's a lot of collectibles. I didn't get many of them. But definitely keep your eye out for that. But I do recommend it. Go check out the game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So WB Games, particularly, has come out and said some things. I'm gonna have to look it up on here because this is interesting. Okay. Yeah. So WB Games has come out after their disappointing sales across the board and financial losses. They said they are reevaluating their gaming plans. Mm-hmm. The company is committing to just 4 franchises moving forward: Mortal Kombat, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, and DC, in particular, Batman.
Sounds about right.
Which means,
kind of.
But we're getting nothing but Batman games, and I'm gonna driving me insane with these Batman games. They're good, but please, I want a Superman game.
Yeah.
Or a Green Lantern game that's like Helldivers.
Yeah.
You get it.
No, I understand. Well, I mean, that sound. I don't know why they're saying that because I feel like that's all they've been working on. Honestly,
Wonder Woman is getting a game.
Wonder Woman's getting a game, which I hopefully we'll see that TGA. I don't think you've seen a little. I mean, it's nothing real. I say that as the Wolverine one I showed you earlier.
Yeah, but this is just her flipping her lasso around.
So I'm doing like fighting a bullet, and that's it. We'll see. I understand. So who do you think's working on this so-called Batman game? You think it's Rocksteady or WB Montreal? Well, we know Rocksteady just started developing something new.
Yeah, and WB Montreal's had a game for a while.
We don't know what they're working on.
Camouflage did Arkham Shadow.
Yeah, who's doing the Wonder Woman game? I forgot.
The people who made the Middle Earth games.
Oh yeah, the Shadow Mordor. I heard those games are really good. Yeah. I never played them. Matt, did you play them? Or I
played a little bit.
I know you're Lord of the Rings fans.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. They were really good.
I heard they're like one of the best.
Yeah, they're making a Wonder Woman game.
I like the sequel was like really good or something.
But there's that. I think it's interesting. I'm kind of unfortunate, but some kind of Batman DC games happen. Yeah. I just want to point out that there are these rumors going around about an Arkham Asylum remake by Rocksteady. Don't put any kind of credence in that. I don't believe it's true. I think the source is not reliable. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to go further into it, but just putting that out there.
Yeah.
And before we get to this final thing, I just remembered Suicide Squad.
Oh, well, I got another piece of news too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, season 3, episode Season 3, episode 6, 5,
Yes.
7. I don't know. Something. The new episode of season 3 is out.
Yeah.
We haven't played.
Streaming.
We'll stream it soon. There's no.
Two of my all-time favorites.
I know.
There's no story, really, than this one because it's not normally in the second episode.
Yeah.
It's all first. I assume there will be for the next 2, but
They've been like shadow dropping these like just like that. It's like
well, they're on their release schedule now. But that means the next update will be the return of Kevin. Apparently, Superman and Batman are next, and Deathstroke and all that.
Yeah. So new character.
New season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We will be stream. I mean, we'll probably stream it maybe this week because I can't see why not. I'd like to get my pro. Well, no, I'll have the pro for the next one. Okay, never mind.
There you go. So thought I'd throw that in there. We'll play it, and then we will review a extra beef on season 3. Did we even review season 2 on extra beef? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Big news for Multiverses fans. Season 4 was just announced. Kind of shadow dropped that as well. This comes out this Tuesday. Funny. This Tuesday exactly. So when this episode comes out, it should be out. Oh, we gotta buy that thing by the way. Don't put on here, please, for God's sakes.
Like how he's dressed as normal.
That's how I be dressing when I go to work. Yeah. So Multiverses season 4 comes out November 12th and will last until January 21st. Why are we talking about multiverse?
Sorry.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is that we have a new character coming to it, and that is Raven. Aquaman's in code.
Green Lantern?
Aquaman's in code.
Where's my Green Lantern
This is a meme, but whoever made this meme needs to be drawn and quartered.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, we have well, most characters that are coming is Raven and Marceline. Raven, obviously DC, and Marceline from Adventure Time. Matt, I know you just told me just now, just a minute ago, 2 of your most favorite characters. Yes. I can't remember what. I'm trying to see if there's any more info on Raven, but Raven's design. I don't know if you've seen it, Darien. Design wise, how are you feeling on it? I think it's
good.
I think it's good as well. Matt, here's kind of her emotion.
I'm just so out of it with the game.
No, I understand. I've been kind of I wasn't into last season. This is supposed to be their biggest season yet. But yes, Raven's a mage character. I'm sure we'll see more stuff when it comes out. I'm excited. I try it out. I might do a little stream real quick just to see how she's feeling. I believe she's the first character that comes out. It's Marceline. He usually do one at a time. The Goth Girls. That's what it says on here, huh? Full Raven short tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they knew how to get me back into that game.
I don't think you're even to begin with. Were you?
Yeah, he was.
I don't remember. Yeah, so our gameplay trailer is out if y'all want to check it out. From what I'm seeing, man, she looks pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. So I think she's gonna be the first one out, and then Marceline will come out a bit later. But yeah, go check that out.
Yeah. Okay, we mentioned at the beginning that we are official content creators for Marvel Rivals. So we're going to get into some stuff now. The reveals of the past week or so. Ever since the last episode, they've been showing off stuff. A little bit of a countdown of sorts, leading to the game's launch on the 6th of December. We'll get into it. And the first thing, they posted November 2nd, just 33 days into the launch of Marvel Rivals, and we're kicking off our countdown strong. Become a true force of fury on the battlefield. Marvel Rivals is the brilliant Dr. Bruce Banner and his monstrous ego, the Incredible Hulk. There's a little video. It's not on there for some reason. But we got an outfit for him, the Green Scar. Had claimed the throne of a planet and waged a world war. Now he prepares to smash Marvel Rivals on December 6th. And you see him on the screen.
Now I know where you are. What's the term? Partners, I guess. Is that
or content creators?
Content creators. Well, not us, but like with them, with Marvel Rivals, like Marvel Games that were partners with them.
I don't necessarily know if we're partners, but I don't know how it works.
Well, I tell you what. Well, here I'm gonna give them advice. It makes me happy. They know what they're doing, and I'm just a schmuck. I don't know. What always makes me happy is seeing comic book outfits in a comic book game. So more of that. That makes me happy. I will be maybe getting my money if that's what they want. They want Landon's $20 every week. Do Green Scar outfits. Do.
All I gotta say, add Ghost Rider, and I'll be on it religiously.
Well, you'll be on anyway because you'll be streaming it with us.
Yeah, you have to.
No, I mean like every single day. I'll delete all my other games.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no. Then they did a little Iron Man thing. 32 days. Time to armor up as Tony Stark and steal the spotlight as he blasts apart enemies as the Invincible Iron Man.
Another comic book skin. Again, very happy to see. Superior Iron Man. Looks good. I'm very happy with it. Nice silver. I like the arc reactor on it.
Tony Stark built this in a cave.
Well, it says, when the world was turned on its axis, Tony Stark took extreme measures to solve humanity's flaws. December 6th, Iron Man will show why he truly is superior in Marvel Rivals.
I like it. Am I allowed to nitpick, or will they shoot me in the head? I just, Superior Iron Man, you got the face reveal and stuff, but I like the design though. Regardless of that, I'm not like, no, I don't like it, but it's great. Don't worry, I'm being serious here. I like the look. I love the arc reactor on it. I think
that's a great design.
Great design. And as you can tell, I can kind of see the liquid on it around it. I love the look of it.
It looks really good. Yeah.
Especially the art style, it looks great.
They did magic next. 31 days, the Dark Child will be unleashed. Prepare to wield
Eldritch armor?
No, Ilyana, mystical soul sword and demonically dominate.
You sure that's not a D? Eldritch?
Buddy, I'm reading this.
Oh. Ilyana's.
Yeah, mystical soul sword and demonically dominate your enemies as the merciless magic. Eldritch armor. When her brother first fell to misuse sorcery, magic's power erupted in her new armor forged with shining fury. Now she will make all those who face her fall before her eldritch might in Marvel Rivals in December 6th. With a little bit, not a big look, but a little look at her armor. So it means like a white.
I like the look again, colors-wise, and in motion, and with the art style of the game. I am very happy with this.
Looks good.
Yeah. Then they had IGN put out a little thing, a little look at Psylocke, which we watched.
My new main.
She
she
looks
put
good.
Down now. I call her. She's mine.
She looks good. When this game comes out, with kick breakdowns and stuff.
Yes.
But yeah. So they said we introduced Psylocke, a formidable feudal warrior ripped from a reality by the time stream entanglement. Now they dive deeper into it. So you got that. Skip past that because it's gonna kill my computer. 30 days. On November 5th, they posted Rocket Raccoon. This scrappy guardian has the galaxy covered with his tech, blasters, enough brains to outsmart any opponent. It's almost time to team up with the righteous Rocket Raccoon. With a little Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie outfit.
Yes. Also, you got to have the MCU outfits in there. That's, I think it's going to draw a lot of people into that. So
he said he's Rocket Raccoon. Get ready to save the Flarkin Galaxy as Rocket Raccoon in his legendary appearance inspired by Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Marvel Rivals on December 6th. So it's a really nice outfit. There you go. Thor was next. Oh, jeez. It was 29 days until the Odinson swings into Marvel Rivals with a crack of thunder. Brace yourselves for the god of thunder, Thor. Unleash godly lightning with the mighty Mjolnir. Vanquish your foes with the full power of Yggsgard. Yeah. So in this world, Loki has fused the World Tree with Asgard.
Oh.
And he's able to like.
So it's Yggdrasil and Asgard.
Yeah, so they call it Yggsgard. On December 6th. So there you go. And then they revealed an outfit for him. Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder. Say what you will about the movie, but I think this outfit does look interesting. I like it.
I did enjoy the outfit in the movie. Regardless of what we think of the movie, I did enjoy that outfit.
It says, after countless battles and surrendering his title as the King of Asgard, Thor stood at the crossroads of infinity. Thor reclaims his power and legacy as he soars on the Marvel Rivals on December 6th in his new costume inspired by Marvel Studios' Thor: Love and Thunder. Which looks good. Thor is a difficult character to play, in my opinion, but...
Get good, bro.
Yeah. Well, there's some comics, too, coming out for it, but we're going to go back to the characters. On only 28 days until the Marvel Rivals Battlefield opens, let's hear Groot's thoughts on the countdown. Groot, I am Groot. And they revealed an outfit for him. Yep. C3. Yep. I'm sure most of the Guardians.
Get this on my PS4?
No, I don't think so. But on Steam you can.
You get
on Steam.
Steam, Epic Games,
PS5,
Xbox Series X and S, PS5,
and it's free.
It's free. It's free to play.
I have a gaming laptop, so I'm just gonna be whooping butt on there.
The We don't know if there's a pro update yet. Well, I mean,
I
the
assume
game's not out yet.
I assume there might be.
Yeah, we don't know. Which I will be getting a pro. I'll tell y'all when that, once I get it and the game's out, I'll tell y'all and we'll compare, contrast, see if it runs smoother on the. I imagine it would.
Yeah.
But
So Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I assume all the Guardians. I guess Star Lord will get a Guardians outfit.
Guardians 3, yeah.
So I mean, we're still.
What's cool? They're releasing new outfits every day. So next week we got a ton more to go through. So doing the countdown, showing new outfits,
maybe new characters.
New characters as well. So.
But yeah, Guardians 3 Groot with simple words and boundless loyalty. Groot was always the heart in his group of Guardians of the Galaxy. Prepare to feel his strength and spirit. Marvel Rivals on December 6th. And his new costume inspired by Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Big great. They performed some music from the game. I wonder if there'll be a Game Awards.
Good music, by the way. Very good music. It gets me hyped.
Was Penny Parker. The web of life and destiny is at risk, and it will be their turn to protect it in 27 days. Young but fearless, Penny Parker is ready to power up her spider mech and suit and take down any threats that stand in her way. Join her on December 6th to ensure neither doom causes more damage to Tokyo 2099. Yeah. And then they had an outfit for Venom. The O is a hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
When the dark mech went rogue and assimilated those closest to her, Penny Parker faced a fierce battle for control. Now, with Venom's power in her grasp, she's ready to strike in Marvel Rivals on December 6th.
Now, this is an original outfit, or am I wrong on that?
I don't know.
Is it inspired by anything?
Not sure. I know Penny Parker's a comic book thing. Well, it was.
Well, I know that, but like a Venom.
I'm not
symbiote.
sure. I assume it's not.
Okay.
But I don't know.
If it's original, I like the design a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Okay, and then we get to the new stuff. The newest stuff, I believe.
Big one.
And there will be a new one today in a few hours. Which we could talk about. I guess I don't know.
Shows for the future, after all.
Yeah. IGN posted some gameplay of it, which we watched, and they revealed the first look and gameplay of Moon Knight in Marvel Rivals, new character. He's a duelist. He looks like he focuses a lot more on long range. Some close combat, but a lot of throwing moon rings or whatever they think.
Yes.
And
moon rings. I like it.
And he's got a gliding mechanic too. He's also got a double jump, which not many characters have.
Yeah.
So he's got that. Yeah. Design. Let's talk.
I like it. I'm in the same boat with you. I'm usually used to Moon Knight being more watered down. I know. I'm used to Moon Knight having more cloth-like than armor was. This is giving me very what's the character I'm thinking of?
I know.
I don't know. I guess Arkham Knight. I guess in a way.
I was thinking Shredder.
Shredder. Yes, I can see that as well. I like it though. I think. Again, I'm more open now to designs being different because that stuff can definitely grow with you over time. Marvel Spider-Man. If you know me, I was big advocate for that game. I loved it. First reveal that suit, that white logo, I'm like, this ain't it. This is gross. I can see how someone would look at it and be like, I don't know how I'm feeling about this, but I think over time, I think this will end up being one of the really well designed and well regarded Moon Knight outfits.
Yeah. It is cool. Then they revealed his gameplay looked great as well. His ultimate opens like a portal in the sky or whatever, and a bunch of moon things start coming down. Look cool. I can't wait to try him out on December 6th. They put out a little video of him. Kill itself. In just 26 days, Moon Knight will step out of the shadows and join Marvel Rivals. Under shining moonlight, Moon Knight is ready to crush those who dare defy Khonshu. Mark your calendar for December 6th and prepare to enter a realm where vengeance, mystery, and power intertwine. My poor computer. Mr. Knight was revealed as an outfit for him, which I assumed it would be.
Yeah.
Emerging from the shadows is one of Mark Spector's personalities. Mr. Knight investigates crimes under the cover of night, tirelessly defending the innocent. Now he's ready to bring justice to Marvel Rivals on December 6th.
I do want to point out, too, by the way, love the outfit.
Yeah.
Mr. Knight outfit's great. I do want to point out, too, if you don't like an outfit in this game, oh, crap, sorry, I just pulled it myself. I'm good. If you don't like an outfit in this game, You have cosmetics. It is a superhero game. You can change it to whatever outfit they have. If you want an MCU outfit, I'm willing to bet they'll come out with one here soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, this Mr. Knight outfit I think is really nice. I know we were talking about the cape and stuff. And he mentions it's like, man, I know it's a Mr. Knight, but the cape, I know he has to glide. And my idea was like, why not one of those jackets? You remember like Multiverses? I don't know if you've seen the Bruce Wayne outfit, kind of like that.
That'd be cool.
I like to see maybe they update the skin, maybe add that to it. I think that'd be a great addition.
Just in case the cape. Well, I don't know what the cape looks like, so I'll have to see. But
Yeah, maybe it is that we just don't realize it. But
yeah, looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got a wallpaper for him as well.
I don't know. I really like that design. I think it's really cool, honestly.
And then you too can apply to be a content creator for Marvel Rivals.
Mm-hmm.
It's on their Twitter. Go check it out. And we will be doing streams and breakdowns, character breakdowns, kit breakdowns, all stuff like that. When the game releases December 6th, go ahead and wishlist it. It's available to be wishlisted on Steam and PlayStation, all that fun stuff. I don't know if we streamed it.
I don't know if I think we were nervous if we could.
It was an open beta.
It was open beta.
Or was it closed beta?
I thought it was closed because I remember we had to get.
Well, maybe we didn't. But we talked about it. And we will be playing it in December when it launches. Mm-hmm. That is Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. Go wishlist it now on PS5, Xbox, Epic Games, and Steam. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that is the end of the news for.
All right.
Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to get out of here. So thank you all so much for joining us for this episode. If you liked it, hit that like button and hit subscribe so you can not miss any more episodes like this. Yep. Don't forget to, if you have any questions, comments, sections, or concerns, contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or Instagram at the Comic Burrito _official. Facebook at the Comic Burrito official page. Or Twitter at the CB Burrito.
Yeah, you can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Very active on all platforms. And, come join us. Let's get hyped for Marvel Rivals.
And for me, you can just drop a comment.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, all right. Hey, I like that.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and go. And we will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Adios.
Excelsior.